Hello everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Arcane Focus. Hey everyone, we took a week off and we're back. Oh
Hello.
man. Well, everyone, welcome. I'm your DM Mike. Joining me are my amazing players. We have Amber.
Hey.
We have Steve.
Ahoy.
And we have Temple.
Hello.
I want to apologize. We're still figuring things out. We're still jumping off the whole astral train thing, and we're moving into Foundry, which honestly is it's an interesting new platform to learn. So hopefully it works well. And let us know if you run into any audio issues or anything like that, chat. But yes, let's see what else. Oh, announcements. First of all, we have our one shot tomorrow. It is a Wizard's Quarrel. It is going to be starring myself as DMing. Amber will be a player. We're getting Titan back in here once again. We love Titan. And we have two new faces coming into the crew. We have Unyielding Bastion, also known as, I believe, Katie from TikTok. And we have, and I'm going to butcher the name, Pyra?
I think it's Priya, but
Priya?
I will ask her.
I'm very sorry. We will have the name right by the time tomorrow. But yeah, both amazing. One of them is an aspiring and currently in the making of a dice resin creator, and the other one's a cosplayer, D&D cosplayer. So really awesome to have these really creative and talented individuals to join us. I think that June is an interesting month. I know that's next month, but so we've mentioned it numerous times here on the show that me and Amber are expecting a baby. Thank you. And things are getting a little more complicated, obviously, when it comes to planning, scheduling, as well as making time for IRL stuff, like appointments and parties and things like that, and get-togethers, family stuff. So we'll have announcements the sooner, closer we get to June, but we're looking to maybe even have Sunday games instead of Saturday games, as we usually do, because we have a bunch of Saturday events and appointments to get to. We're also doing August, so it's very close to the date.
Time's a ticking.
A lot of things happening right now.
Yeah, so we'll obviously have to have a plan when we're gone, because we will be gone for quite some time. But the channel's not going to die. We're obviously going to still have, plans for the future. We'll probably give everything sort of a quick facelift for the new version 3 of Arcane Focus, so that's exciting.
We're gonna try and get new merch out by the end of May.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna focus on less on-camera stuff during those first early months of the baby. We'll end up working on more assets, new design shirts, where you can actually get our players' characters on your shirts, which would be really awesome. And yeah, we'll have a lot more art stuff coming out. So that's gonna happen. I can see Steve's icon just moving around.
It's moving. it's learning.
I see you. Come here.
It's learning. No.
We're learning a new thing, guys. It's a new toy.
No, I wanna.
Well,
I know, just seeing the little dot just like zooming back and forth, just like.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
Well, are you guys ready for a quick recap of what happened last time?
See.
All
Yes,
right.
please.
Let's do it. The battle between the thinly green dragon and its crew ended swiftly as the party continued to cut it down to size, throwing up axe swings, dagger swipes, and radiant damage from a celestial guardian. As the bodies fall, and the quiet comes to the land, a strange what's it called? A strange sound of and a sight of a figure dashes between tree top to tree top within this strange forest. Heading further south and to follow the figure itself, the party comes to a tree line where they can hear the rumbling and shaking of heavy footfalls. It wasn't until they saw a large moving platform housing numerous tents and equipment with cages, which caged up spellcasters of tribal members surrounding this moving village, where a large, somewhat deformed giantkin, also known as butchered again. Formians, I believe it is. However, in the middle of the town, of this little village, sitting in a large emerald green throne, is him, Igor the Hungry. A bright band across his forehead, and a weapon at his side. The party watches this display while their attention was taken by it. Several sharp swords pointed at the back of their necks. As they start to slowly turn, Eladrin hunters have surrounded them and intended to take them back to their leader, Igor. After some quick banter, the sound of explosions can be heard in the direction of the tribe. There, running towards the grassy terrain, is Davis Pikey, brother to Cyrus and uncle to Vera. He wounded one giant kin as Igor stood up, addressed him, and the Eladrins were apprehending the party. Quickly, their eyes shifted blue, this bright arcane shift, and started to go after Davis, almost ignoring the party as if they weren't even there. Vera and Rolly rushed into battle alongside to help Davis, while Savannah held a spell in her hand, her claw, ready to release at the right time. Davis started to get some ground, but unfortunately was being pummeled left and right. And before it looked like his demise was in tow, his form shifted. I described it almost like a person going through actual, like a VHS starting to rewind, as it turns into a glitchy arcane wisp that rushes past Savannah back northern within the forest. The party retreats, heads back that way, and finds Davis currently upset at his sudden reversal of time and flow, heading back to sort of this the teleportation circle that the party found within the middle of the forest. The three griffins introduced themselves, only to find out that he was suffering from experiments that were dealing with the dilation and this dilation of time that associates itself with the Feywild realm. Coming to terms with the rest of the party, and as well as sort of trusting each other, regrouping. In the morning, all four decided to rush ahead of the traveling band of giant kin and arrive at a familiar hunting grounds. They stayed there for numerous hours. Luckily, Davis was not warped back to the starting point. All the players rolled pretty good rolls. Night came, and the party slowly starts to hear the rumbling sounds of the traveling band of giant kin. As they waited, bid their time, they started to hatch a plan. Using the combination of a silence spell, Rolly's strength, and Savannah's ability to shapeshift or disguise herself into other Eladrins, was able to discreetly lure other Eladrins with the same arcane parasite on the back of their neck, removing it. So far, guys, you have successfully removed 2 Eladrins from the control of Igor the Hungry. If you were to look at your map, you'll see that there are some Eladrins icons with the sort of up symbol on their top left corner. That is an indication that those people are no longer underneath the control. I believe there should be a... Oh yeah, this woman here. So let's go and show the audience. So yeah, so you have this one here, who's currently got captured by this one, who's currently serving this warhorse, as we're currently calling them. And this Eladrin, who currently just broke out. They do have some damage, these two, because Rolly did hit them and knock them unconscious, and you did revive them. But they are aware of the plan, these two, and they are doing what they can. So the silence spell is still going. I believe it goes for an hour? How long does it go for?
It only goes for 10 minutes, but let me look.
Only for 10 minutes?
Hold on.
I think that was right.
Yeah. So, well, that's, if that's, we'll say that we have...
concentration up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes? We'll say that you've gone through 8 minutes, because remember, you had to have one group had to walk all the way over here quietly. So you have about 2 more minutes left on the silence spell. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know if we can get that other one, because he's next to that big ugly.
I know I was thinking about going for the one over here, but I don't know how I feel about the dude.
And like, unless you went through the bushes, because your stealth is pretty good. I mean, they won't hear anything for the range until you get out of it.
I'm still in disguise, right?
You are. I think that lasts for an hour.
And all this is bush up here?
Yeah, so what you have in front of you to the north is just heavy, dense brush and thicket of trees. There are numerous like glowing fungi and flowers that sort of give a soft illumination. You could definitely with a stealth check see if you can probably sneak through the brush and maybe not get detected.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So let me say this out loud to see how you guys feel about it. I'm gonna go through the brush to try to lure him into the brush to follow me back into the silent zone, and then Rolly to knock him out.
Yeah, he's the closest. Everybody else is even more integrated with everybody.
You got
and
it.
bigger things. So this is a, what, 30 foot?
The silent spell, I believe, is a 30-foot circle.
So she'll be quiet for a while until she gets out of it.
So I remember you placed it like right about
Yeah, I put it on that
here.
purple bush. Yeah.
So keeping that in mind, 30 feet. Oh, technically this guy's in the site. I'm gonna roll
shit,
something.
Silence is bigger.
Oh,
Silence is 120 feet.
Silence
no.
is no, that's where you could place the point.
Okay. Well, yeah, range.
120 feet to place the point, and it's a 30-foot radius.
It says 20-foot spear.
Oh, 20 foot. Okay, you just saved your ass. Because he is not in the
I'm reading.
sphere.
Read your spells, kids. Read your spells.
So what I'll do here is actually, we have a really cool thing here.
20-foot radius
feet.
spear centered on the point you choose within range.
That right there is 20 feet.
Okay.
So we're going to say if they can get into this space here, that is 20 feet.
If it matters,
Savannah,
anybody that's in the sphere is immune to thunder damage.
go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
It's going to be 18.
18. Let me double check something here. Okay. Savannah, you're able to quickly dash into the silenced area. No sounds make us, there are nothing, no sounds to be made as you quickly go through the brush. You know that this arcane spell here is put in place. And as
Can I not move my character?
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh.
Every time I click it, it's giving me the range. thing.
On the very left-hand side, do you see where it says like it has like these like 4 square icons? Like it's like the edges of a square. Click that and then try to move.
There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna stay in the brush to... If I come here, would he be able to see me?
You start to slowly go through the trees. You actually start to take your time. You know you only have 2 minutes, so it's not like you're running and dashing. It's more like you take a second to see when the guy's eye line starts to shift towards the lake, and you dash to the next tree. You get a sense that he hasn't seen you yet, but you made it here fairly confident that you're undetected.
Try something. I'm actually gonna cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. Yeah.
Try. So I need you to make a saving throw.
What type of saving throw will I be making?
I am double checking that. Wisdom.
Okay. That is going to be a big old 6.
Okay, you failed. So I want you to come towards me and follow me.
Oh, are you telling it to the Eladrin Hunter?
Yeah.
Let me double check. It's still probably going to be a fail, but I got to double check here. Even worse. You start to softly whisper sort of a command. And you see this one here is looking down at the lake of the water, shifting his eyes towards the warhorse next to him. Just unsure if he's going to get like a request, a command, or anything, and then his eyes start to shift a slight purple as your own arcane energy overshadows his own. He kind of hears your whisper, turns around, and kind of points to himself.
Come this way.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check for him now, because he wants to get to you, but he also does not want to enrage this guy.
Kind of reminds me of Killer Croc.
13. They have a passive perception of 12. So he makes
Come this way.
he makes one step, and the guy, this warhorse giantkin, turns and goes, "Yeah, good food. Yeah, of course, I will." And he sort of turns back around. Finally makes it to you.
And I'm just gonna say, follow me.
Who are you?
Don't worry about it. Follow me.
Maybe if you tell him what you're gonna do while he's charmed, we won't have to
I'm
beat
gonna
the shit
tell him
out of
once
him.
right before we get into the zone.
He's by this point, like, you've led him a few feet. The charmed person is definitely making him friendly towards you, but he still has a big concern for his life. So he's gonna go, where are we going? I could get killed.
I promise I won't hurt you. But you're about to be deafened. So you just need to trust me and follow me.
No, you seem very nice. I don't know, but you seem very, very nice. But
Come.
And yells slowly. Once he walks into the zone, it just nothing.
Rolly, that's your cue.
I can't move myself.
Oh, the icon that has the four corners of a square. It's called select icon. You can click that.
Actually, I just thought about something. If Rolly pulls the slug thing off of him, will that count as him hurting him?
You.
Because you can't get hit by a charm.
Well, the thing is, you haven't tried that yet. Oh, by the way, what's up, Brain Tech?
No, I mean charm person. If you do damage, they're not charmed anymore.
Yeah, of course, but that's not the question.
Hmm.
Would you like to aim for the neck?
The thing on his neck.
I would absolutely love to pull that thing off. Yes.
Well, I have a question. A big question for you, Rolly. This discussion was not done as Savannah walked this person into the zone of silence. For the past two other people, you've been knocking them out. What is Rolly's...
No, we didn't knock the last one out.
Oh, we did.
You did.
Oh,
you
never
had to
mind.
use I think you had to use a potion to bring him back.
Yeah. Rolly
is
did.
True.
So what is...
Never mind.
What is Rolly gonna try?
Rolly is gonna try to knock his ass out.
Okay. Do so with advantage. The first attack is with advantage because he's charmed by Savannah.
Should have took him closer to the rock. God damn it.
I mean, he could have pointed. Like, here. But maybe, I don't know, crack his neck.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 19 plus 9.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I want to start making my way over there because I know if we rip these things out, it's really bad if we do it wrong.
It is with the great axe, right?
Yeah, we're doing
non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
By the way, would you roll Rolly just for attack?
19 plus 9.
19 plus 9, so that's a 28.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you got a 27 because a chat gave you a -1.
Okay. How dare you?
But you still hit.
Wow,
Alright.
Chad, I thought we were friends.
I mean, we are hitting
Okay.
people, innocent people upside the head for good
But for their
cause.
benefit.
They are. They have to get that mind control thing off.
That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Oh, the second attack?
The first attack.
Oh, the first attack. Yeah, that hits.
I'm just gonna wait by the bush.
So that was one attack, yeah?
That was one attack, yeah.
Okay.
Here's the second one. And just to be sure, I'm gonna do this with a reckless attack.
Okay.
Just to be super sure.
Yeah, you get advantage. Go for it.
Yup, I needed it. There we go. That is gonna be 24 to hit.
24 hits. Funny how that works.
Right.
Maybe we should have
There
took
you
a
go.
flower that
Big
knocked
numbers.
people out.
16 to hit on this one.
Wait, to hit? You've rolled a few times now.
No, for damage.
Okay, 16
Sorry, my
damage.
bad. The 16 damage, and the first one was shit. What did I tell you the first time? Damn it.
19?
I think so.
So 19 plus 16. Yeah,
I think that starts.
this guy goes down.
Wow,
Alright.
we lied. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I look at Vera and
Yeah, I know,
kind of
go.
motion like, do your thing.
Wait. Are we gonna do the potion in here? We're gonna drag him out because we're gonna have to explain what's going on.
I have to take the thing off first. We can't just hit him and rip it out.
All right,
Remember
take the thing off first.
That's worse.
Make me a medicine check.
Give my. Oh, I can't do guidance. That's okay. That's not bad. What's my mod? Like, we're gonna take the thing out first. We can't just. Oh, plus 9. 22.
Oh yeah. You've done this already twice before. Essentially, you pinch on the basically where the mouth and where this worm has attached itself. It's like a leech. If you've ever seen that.
An ugly leech.
Or a tick. I think tick is sort of a tick is sort of more appropriate to this. You sort of
it has like the thing in the skin. You have to pull the whole thing out.
Yeah, and so you kind of like pinch where the base is to like let it go, and you start to slowly twist it until it finally lets go, and you pull out. And the
I don't think is Sacred Flame vocal. Yeah. Well, when I step out, then I'll crush it in the.
I think you can honestly crush it with your gauntlet hands.
Oh, okay. Well, she'll do that.
Yeah. It doesn't even make a sound because you're in silence right now. It's just. And this guy currently is on the floor. You did non-lethal, so I'll say he's stabilized.
Okay. Rolly, pick him up.
I'm not gonna hear Savannah, given that we're in a silence field. So I'm just gonna.
So I'm just gonna point at him and like.
Yeah, instinctively gonna grab the guy and drag him over.
Perfect. We go ahead and move your character, and I'll move him to you.
Yay!
All right, so he'll be over here.
I'm gonna move back out.
Hey.
I think what'll happen is you start to make your way here. This woman, Eladrin, who saw this all happen, kind of goes, "Oh my goodness!" And she will use one of her spell slots, and she will cast Cure Wounds on this guy as he. She'll kneel down and go, "Shh, shh, they're here to help." And essentially, this guy now, I'll say, even with like a small description of what's happening, and with essentially one of the tribe's woman next to him, he kind of nods towards you all, sees you as non-hostile.
I'd like to say I'm sorry for that. There's really no other way.
Yeah, I know I said it didn't hurt you, but we didn't have a choice.
He
Technically, she didn't hurt you. I did. Sorry.
feels back and feels the hole there and goes, "Honestly, I think getting knocked out to get that off, I think I'll take that trade."
Yay! Good. Now, if you could be so kind as to help us with the rest of your friends, because
I don't know.
looks
if
like
I
we're gonna be here
can.
for a while.
I'm like, we try to get as many as we can. We got 3, and there's 5 out there still.
Which one are currently... Oh, there's only one more. There's 3 people right now.
Yeah, I mean they're all surrounded, and even if we wanted to go for the 3 way out there, we're right next to the biggest one.
What I was thinking is, if we start this, we could do it on the field.
Could. Is there any way to light up that lake?
Light up the lake?
Like a distraction so we can go around.
Um,
Or do you know of anything?
what are you hoping to accomplish?
Well, I mean, we're gonna try and take people out, not you, but I mean, like, obviously we have a disadvantage if they can be controlled. But there's no way we can get everybody.
I mean, our captures are very egotistical. If we can maybe rile them up, perhaps they can be busy with themselves.
Like how?
Food?
Food, taking one's food might work. But they may end up just blaming us.
No, I mean, if we bring a big something for them to all gather to eat, maybe we can
Oh,
get the rest of them to us.
if a large beast is offered as food, definitely the giantkin would go on their own to eat and leave us behind. Essentially, the lions eating the meat and leaving the scraps for us.
Counts as a large beast for meat.
It would have to be quite large. If you've seen our captures, they're large themselves.
Can anybody make it look like there's a large beast?
I mean, I could
have
cast
an
minor.
idea.
I could cast. Let's see. Is that in my capability? Hold on.
I have an idea.
What's that?
I have the parrot's dart.
I forgot what that does.
Davis is gonna look at you, roll, and go, "I'm sorry, what?"
It's been a long couple days, okay?
I have the parrot's dart. So I could hit one of these little big minion dudes here, and then have the parrot store the voice of that dude, and then
Oh, yeah.
rile them up.
Oh, talk in their own tongue and have them rile themselves up.
Hmm.
That'd be smart.
It's
Sounds like a plan.
not a bad
so-
idea.
Yeah, and we could do this. We can do this. So the guy right here in front of us, right? You know how there's 5 of them total.
Yes.
So we can figure out a way to throw meat somewhere on this guy, and then maybe ping him and shout out that all the meat goes to the strongest one. Everyone else is puny and weak. That'll rile them up enough to come get the food.
Okay, out of character. Your dart doesn't require a save, does it? 'Cause
No,
he's pretty hardy.
there is no save associated with it.
Just want to make sure, because
The
I
only
think
problem-
if it's Constitution, they're going to be real
The only
great.
problem is that it is a physical dart, and when it sticks into someone, you have to take the dart out and stick it onto yourself so you can, or to someone else so they could talk like that. So essentially, if Rolly is able
Can
to
it-
aim well and stick,
Can I mage hand that?
it's less than 10 pounds. Yeah,
Hey!
look at you guys.
Look at us.
Well, what's gonna happen, guys, is first of all, the woman druid and the ranger are basically gonna say, "We can't stay here for long. We have to get back, because
Can
they're
you-
gonna get very suspicious if our numbers start to dwindle and they start to wonder where we are."
Can
So
you,
we still need to acquire the meat, right? How fast can you guys acquire the meat?
Ranger gives sort of a positive nod. I'll start hunting now. They asked me
Alright.
to do so anyways, and I can do that now.
Start.
can I ask the girl if she feels like she can
This
get...
one is gonna start rushing into the forest.
Can
You're gonna ask the girl what?
if she feels like she could get any of those things off without making it noticeable?
I saw you do it once. I could try.
You just have to pinch it, but the problem is he can hear us. So I don't know if they'll be more trusting of you.
I mean, and she kind of notions towards this this guy here, and is like, "Well, this one convinced me to go. I can try to be convincing, but removing it, I definitely need a quiet moment to do that."
Where's the most of them? I could probably get 3 right there. I'm thinking.
I mean, if we're gonna try to, I'm assuming get all of the big guys to go over here. If you guys can try to lure them over here, we just need to figure out these 2.
I was thinking of going after these 3 over here in these tents. Not the giants, the people. Because I think I can cast silence on myself. So if I cast it on myself, they won't hear me coming through that brush. And she can get them to me and we can take some of those off.
I don't think
Get them
silence
into a
can.
tent.
No, like in the brush. I'll be too noticeable. Let me see if you can cast it.
It can only be on a point, not on an object or a person. Silence.
Okay.
So it can't move with you. It has to be on a point.
I can't cast it on my shield or something?
It has to be on a point, not on an object or a person.
How do I ask her? Do you have pass without a trace?
Let me check I do have their spells and details.
Druids have that. I'm just gonna be like, if she has anything to muffle this, then I can cast silence.
She kind of leans towards everyone in a whispered tone and goes, "Well, I can cause slight growth in plant life and matter. I can conjure up fire if needed. I can use the earth below us as a whip. I can use those same vines to entangle. I can make one of you faster if needed, and energize you with some fey magic. I can speak with animals. I can let loose a thunderous sound, and I can heal. I can't make anyone else more silent than they already are."
Fire might be useful, but we still need to figure out how to get you there.
Davis,
Yes.
you don't got anything to muffle sound?
Let me check. Let me go to a website that we're currently not sponsored by and look into those stats, because I have his stats here.
I forgot to.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored.
I'm gonna roll for Moscow's thing. I didn't roll for it this morning.
Oh, look at that! I've never chosen his spells.
Oh, look
Well,
at that.
tell you what, Amber, roll me a d20. If you hit a 5 or higher, he has pass without a trace.
I got a 5.
All right. Yes, I actually can make people quiet. It's quite amazing, actually, that I never decided on that. Now I have it.
Well, I wasn't gonna say pass without trace, but if you had anything to make us quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I have healing for this one. Okay. Well, I know pass without a trace, but we won't leave any tracks or traces, so
That is true.
he could do that for I think 6 of us, but we have to stay within 30 feet of him.
I can do that to anyone, because I believe that's how pass without trace works. Any creature I choose within 30 feet of me. So long as you're close to me, I can make you silent.
Well, should we go together and try it? There's 2 of us. Maybe 2 of us get more things off people.
Where are we going?
I don't know if I can't ping. But...
I can see your mouse, though.
Oh, okay. Over here by this
there?
bush.
So you want to sort of go like the northern side and sort of...
Yeah, like go into the brush, see if she can bring these 3 out. Well, not together, but like maybe one by one so it looks less inconspicuous, and see if I can get the things off their neck.
Okay.
Like I can still cast silence so there's not screaming.
Well, first and foremost, this woman's gonna leave because she has to get going before they start to detect her. So I'm gonna have her take some time. She's gonna get stopped right about here. As I did last time, these guys are gonna start shifting. So everyone's gonna start shifting their moments right now.
I'll wait till they shift.
So the king is gonna stay, Igor. She's gonna go here. These 2 are gonna get summoned. She's gonna go here.
They're like quite literally fishing for people.
Hey, we need to change the tides on this campground. The more the better.
This guy's gonna go back into the camp.
I mean, if we can get an additional 3, I'm honestly gonna stop there because I feel like that's as good as we're gonna get.
All right.
The other 3 we can just deal with.
This guy's still getting food. He'll be coming back later. But yeah, all right. Everyone has shifted right now. You start to see the natural movement of all these, the Giantkin and the Eladrins currently just going about their night. Some of them getting instructions. You start to hear some of the war horses go ahead and get me food. And some of them start to do that, go into the lake and start to pool some of that. You can't hear the sounds, but you can hear somewhat talk from Igor going, "No, course not. Find him then." Starts to growl at these 2. But yeah, you guys are left here. Are you guys gonna start skirting the north?
Yeah, but I don't want to go to that tree anymore. I want to go to like where this butterfly is, but back into the brush.
Okay. I would like everyone to make me stealth checks, and you get to add a +10 for that. And I'm gonna cast.
Gonna need it.
Pass without trace.
Can I do guidance on myself since technically
Yes,
before I start moving?
It is not your spell, and you could do it within a minute. So yes, this will be fine.
I'm like before I start moving over there. Much better.
21. for Davis?
I also have a 21.
All right.
I
It's
need
gonna be a 29.
Oh, gross.
22. I needed
22.
the 10. Because I just got a 9.
You succeed, rushing past most of everyone's passive perception. So everyone can go where Davis just went right now.
Yeah.
As the somewhat ranger druidic magic that Davis has starts to, every time you take a step, it almost seems like the trees start to almost move just according to your weight and size. And every step you take, you start to feel like the ground gets a little muddy, where it sort of like impacts a little bit. It doesn't make a soft like or a hard sound.
I didn't move.
And as you start to lift your feet, it turns more into a solid dirt, leaving no traces behind. You can actually hear now Igor going, "If you don't come back and bring his head on a pike, I will feed you to the fucking dogs." And these two will... Yes, of course.
I just point to Davis and I'm like, is he talking about you? I'm not vocalizing. I'm just like,
You can have a soft whisper conversation.
Okay.
He kind of looks and he goes, "Fuck, of course they're talking about me. I've been bothering them for years." These two are actually going to run south.
Just for that.
oh no, you can still probably get some by the damn lake. How far is Charm Person? Forgot the range. I mean, there's that girl right there, but I don't think she's one that has an arrow. I don't know which one has
No,
an arrow.
only the ones with arrows are the ones who are fine.
Oh, I see the one that does. Might be able to get her.
30 feet.
30
She
feet.
within 30
If
feet.
you were to stand, I think where Vera is, that's 25 feet. So you could definitely say that you share that space.
Okay.
She's just gonna have to be real quiet. I'm gonna have to cast... Where do you want me to cast silence, though? Because... she's gonna have to follow you, and then we're gonna have to silently hold her down or something.
I mean, pretty much where we are, maybe it'd probably be our best bet. Because we're in the bush.
Can I see what 20 feet would be, DM, so I don't get big and scary over there to the right of us?
How far do you want to see?
20 feet.
20 feet? From where you are, right about there.
Okay, he's just out of it. What if I put it, like, where, Rolly is?
If you put it where Rolly is, 20 feet reaches right about there.
I think that's good, right? We good?
I'll go ahead and cast Charm Person again on that one.
Yeah, I'll cast
Okay.
silence.
All
Where
right,
you
silence
had it.
and Charm Person are being cast. So first and foremost, let's get the silence circle going.
Because I don't want to get them, because it's going to be too
see.
fucking sketch.
20 feet.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and roll a wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
Maybe if they see
Correct.
Davis, they won't freak out as much.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That is going to be an 11.
Okay, fails.
Okay. Before the silence spell goes up, you are able to quickly
Yeah, I'll
gather
wait.
the this sort of more trickster arcane ability that you have, and you start to see this soft purple gleam go across this druidic's eyes. This Eladrin woman, and she kind of like almost is aware of your presence, but just can't see you.
I know you can't see me, but I'm here to help you. If they ask, you went to get food. Come towards the tree.
Her eyes sort of gleam towards you guys. She can't see you because you guys are so well hidden, but she sees the tree in question, and then the silence spell hits. She is almost afraid to answer, looks towards this bull and Igor, and she's kind of stuck for a moment and goes, "Excuse me, and you see one of the bull go, "What do you want?" I'm gonna roll, see if she actually has a good excuse now.
As I say, you went to get food. You're going to go
Yeah,
get
she
food.
told her what her excuse was.
I'm going to get some food, if that's all right. I rolled well, by the way. Fine. Come back. Of course. And she starts to nonchalantly making her way around until she gets right about here where she can now no longer hear her footsteps. She grabs onto her voice, almost freaking out a little bit, hyperventilating.
I know you can't hear. You could hear me, but you can't hear yourself. Keep walking to the tree. You'll see a group of friendly faces.
I think at this point she can see you, so she starts to move some of the brush and she kind of leaps back a little bit.
Real fast before you do it, it's like, I'm sorry.
I don't think she can actually hear you right now.
Yeah.
Even with the charm person?
I don't
Charm
think...
person doesn't give you a telepathic link.
Maybe we don't have to hit her. Maybe we just hold her
Just
down and
pull it
take it
off?
off. I could take it off.
She kind of looks at you all like,
I'm just gonna point to her neck to like stay still.
I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna grab her.
And I'm gonna try and get it off her neck.
roll me, I'll say, Savannah, roll me a...
Can I give her advantage if I'm like trying to
Please,
help her?
if it's a strength chest, you need to give me advantage.
Well, the problem is that you have to use your action to take the thing out.
Oh.
So, Davis will give you advantage.
There you go.
Okay.
Davis definitely is knowing what you guys are doing, so go ahead and roll me a
Like the way
athletics
we
check
don't have
with
to keep
advantage.
doing the healing, we could just grab them, take it off.
Yay for advantage. That's gonna be 17.
17. I'm gonna roll for her. She's gonna roll either acrobatics or athletics to see if she can. She doesn't know you. She considers you friendly because of the charm person.
Yeah, we're not doing
But just
damage.
because you have a friend doesn't mean you get to touch him a lot. Pro tip. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, she rolled horribly.
Okay, medicine check, right?
Medicine check, please.
Plus 9. Ooh. 12 plus 9.
12 plus 9?
See.
I mean, that's a 21.
21.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Today.
Are you expert in medicine? Doesn't matter. You got it.
Well, it's based off of my
Intelligence.
My
I thought it was your.
wisdom. It's not.
I would say it's her wisdom, isn't it?
Oh, medicine is wisdom.
Yeah, because that's how
You're right.
Kara's is also crazy high.
Good point.
Yeah, I'd take it off. Crush it in my
You
hand.
pull it out. You can't even hear this because you've had silence on the entire time. You've never heard. But if you didn't, you hear sort of like a soft squeak as it crushes into blue blood and a blue carcass as you
Hey.
sort of...
Okay, seeing
Let
that
it
Vera did that, I'm gonna kind of slowly glide our friend out of the silence zone to kind of explain to her what's going on.
All right, she'll stand over here as you start to clean her out. She does take 5 points of damage
Why?
because you removed a
Oh,
leech from her back.
damn. I was like, what did we do?
Okay.
We didn't hit her over the head.
I can still do that.
No.
So I real fast and tell her, I'm like, I'm sorry for the confusion, but we had to get that thing off of you. We're here to help.
That was David Pikey.
We're here to fight him, but we need as much help as we can, so we're trying to help free you guys.
That's impossible. You can't do that.
We've done
With
worse.
just us?
We've done worse. And if we do it together,
Roll me persuasion check with advantage.
yay for advantage. That's gonna be 17.
17. You start to see her sort of take a few breaths. The green hair shifting into a more worried purple. She...
You don't believe me.
I want to be free. I'll do my best. What do you need me to do?
We're trying to accumulate food to cause the distraction. I know they want you back. See if you can get more people towards this way, if you can. Otherwise, grab food, bring it back.
Okay. Okay.
I have a question, Deanne.
Yes.
Because I like to read. Is Rary's telepathic bond technically a save? Because there is nothing about them saving if I link with them telepathically. It just says you can forge a telepathic link among 8 willing creatures, but it doesn't say they make a save if they're not willing.
If it doesn't say you need to make a save, then more than likely you don't need to. But I believe it's with a certain number of creatures, and it says something along the lines of like it has to be trusted, yeah?
It just, you forge a telepathic link among up to
8
8
willing
willing
creatures, yes.
of your choice within range, physically linking each creature to all the others for the duration.
So they have to be willing.
Yeah.
So there is no save. So if they say no, they could just say no.
It's a 5th level spell, but I'm like thinking that's the only way I could get. Because if I were to go to the edge of silence.
It also has to be within 30 feet
Yeah,
when you
I know.
originally create the
I would
link.
have to move.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, if I was in 30 feet of Davis, I'd still have the stealth. And I'd be right outside. Like, if I moved here,
Uh-huh.
would I be within 30 feet of any of those 3 down there?
You...
Then that's 3 for one.
That's 35 for that one, 40 feet for that one, and 40 feet for that one. You'd probably have to rush to this tent to not get seen by this guy.
Yeah.
And
Like,
not be
it's not
seen
worth
by
it.
Igor. You'd still have to roll something. And I think by the time you... Oh, right here is about 30 feet of Davis's aura, so you still would have passed without a trace.
And then how close would I be?
Then you would be 25 feet from her, 30 feet from him, and 30 feet from her.
That's
What if I
hard.
cast invisibility on you, Vera?
I could get closer, but even if I get closer, let's say I don't get seen or heard at all, let's best case scenario, they have to be willing to listen to me in their head. So that's
Yeah.
the only problem. Like I could
That's
get
tough.
all.
If they're already terrified, that's a tough crowd.
I mean, we could have could we retroactively have told that girl, hey, by the way.
Well, I did tell her that we're trying to lead them over here to get them out, but
You want to give her some clear instructions, that could work.
Yeah, I'll be like, they're gonna hear a voice in their head to come over this way. It's not anything creepy. We're not trying to do that. We're just trying to get them all on the same.
Okay. I'm going to put
page.
you back for a hot second. We're
Yeah,
going to see
put
how
me
this
back,
works
put me
out.
back.
You give these instructions to this single druid woman.
mm-hmm.
Well, she can go around. She doesn't have to tell them all at one
Well,
time.
she was instructed to come back.
Okay.
And she's still fearful of her life, even
Yeah,
though
I
she
know.
is no longer afflicted by this arcane worm. So she's going to go do that, bide her time a little bit, and I need someone to roll me a d20 for her to stealthily move away.
She's still within his range.
Oh, you know what? I think she technically is. Yeah.
Then yeah, somebody roll a d20
I'm
plus
gonna have
10.
someone. I want to do this. You're gonna have to read because she's right in front of them. D20. Yeah, that's a stealth roll at disadvantage, but plus 10. Who's feeling lucky?
I say Steve.
Nick, Steve, do it.
What? I am not feeling lucky at all.
Well, you get a plus 10. Be nice to your
okay.
dice. Tell them
Just be
Be
kind
nice
words.
to your dice.
Okay, cool. If this fails, this is on you
Sweet
then.
So I'll
Sweet
also let you know
nothings.
that the druid, this woman, she has a +1 to dexterity. So that means it is going to be a d20, a disadvantage plus 11.
Still better than Vera. Vera got 0. So.
All right, y'all lucked out.
Oh?
Got a 25
At disadvantage?
at disadvantage. My lowest roll
God
was 14.
damn. Yeah, she
You
finds
didn't like the other one. The other one was a natural 20.
she flicks a. You actually all see this is that she flicks her finger a little bit, and one of the you can see that here we have a barrel of fallen food. She flicks her food hand, and one of the food flings off into the forest. This bull just sort of quickly turns his head in the direction, while this one starts to talk. Well, Igor starts to talk to this bull, and she takes that moment to quickly get her way out of sight.
Yes, please.
She's gonna head to right about here, and she's gonna whisper to this woman that she's gonna hear some voices in her head. They're friendly.
Do what
Tell
they
the
say.
next person. this one's gonna go over to this one and say, my sister just told me that we're gonna hear some voices in our head. They're friendly. Now the biggest problem is that he's gonna have to move all the way to this woman. So roll me a d20, everyone. See, this is a luck. d20. All three of you, roll me a d20.
Okay, I'm gonna do where's the
That's a
Dakota?
15. Are we adding anything to that?
No, there's a luck check.
16.
Save. That's a success.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't get a natural one, Amber.
Don't get a natural one dice.
Don't get a natural one.
I don't like that laugh. No
16.
16. 3 successes. He's able to shimmy his way over here and whisper in Sylvan, like, we're apparently going to beard a horse in our head. It's non-lethal.
Jesus Christ.
Games of telephones. people.
Yeah.
Games of telephone.
So where do I have to be again? Did you tell
gotta
me?
be right here to do it.
And I'm still within Davis's range, though.
You would
right?
still be within Davis's range, but you need to roll me a stealth check to get there.
Wait, did you want one in the invisibility?
Yeah, just in case.
All right. I'll go ahead and cast invisibility on Vera.
Because
Okay.
I'm shiny.
You're now shiny.
Don't I get advantage?
You do get advantage on stealth checks.
Plus 10?
Plus 10. Let's go, Claire.
Okay. It's not bad. See if we can go higher. We're gonna go with the 21.
So I don't mean to be a party pooper, but we're forgetting one very critical thing.
When I cast a spell, it's gonna go away.
No. Invisibility requires a vocal component to cast.
Oh, you can't. All right, Amber, roll me one more d20. This is yours. Thank you so much, Rolly, for keeping us on track.
Okay.
How dare you?
I like the fact
gotta
that the
redo this.
spell is gonna go away. Yes, I know that part.
I mean, we could have just simply walked out of the silent realm, but whatever.
You
That's
can.
not
You
bad.
can do that.
13
You
plus
can
10 is
totally
still
do
a
it.
23.
23 is pretty good.
I'm just gonna let her go.
Just because you passed by Igor's sight, I'm gonna roll a perception check on his part. He has to beat a 23. You know what? Actually, I think this will be a good time to actually show the roll. Perception checks, he gets a +2, so he needs a nat 20.
No.
So he needs a nat 20 to make this work.
No.
Public rolls. So we're gonna do. I think I could just.
I think you can just click it, right?
D20. No, that's not how it works. How do you do public rolls?
You move the whole map.
Let's see here. Maybe R.
Thank God for Davis.
D20. Nope. How do you roll? No. Here,
I
I'll
think
find
you
out.
just click it.
Click what?
A little dice.
Just click the dude.
Oh, for some reason it's not going for me.
Oh no, I didn't do anything for me either.
Yeah, there's a command. Hold on. Foundry. How to roll.
I was like, I think you just clicked the dice. Nope.
Oh, it's /R. /R. 20. He rolled a natural 1. Yeah, he doesn't see you.
I hope not with a natural one. Tiptoed. Okay.
Hold on, Foundry's being a little weird for me. I'm gonna reset it. But yes, you make it to that part, no problem.
It doesn't say that the telepathic bond's concentration.
If it's not, it's not.
Because silence is. This one isn't.
You tell me. It's your spell.
Well, it doesn't say it, so I'm going to say no. But it
Yeah.
says duration an hour. So I'm going to... Okay, we got her. So I'm going to go for the 3 that are right there and tell them in Sylvan that we're here to help them remove the parasite. I need you to be very quiet and one by one, not in a group, come back to the trees where I don't know what the hell this is. Do they know what this tent is?
Yeah, actually, this is one of the sleeping tents that they get to go into.
Near behind the closest sleeping tent to the brush. We're gonna try and help you remove them.
So let me just ask this question: Who are you who are you targeting beyond these three?
Just those three.
You don't get to choose. You don't want to choose your friends either.
Why? They know the plan.
For future. No, it's fine. You don't have-
They know what the plan is.
Yeah, totally. If you don't want to have a silent conversation in your head with your friends.
Okay, well, I'll choose them too. Fine.
I'm just saying. I want to help you out here.
I mean, this works for silence.
Yeah. Now you could talk in silence.
Okay.
So what ends up happening is that Savannah, Rolly, Davis, Vera, and then these three. So you have say 1, 2, 3. I think you could choose up to 8.
Yeah.
So you technically could choose 2 more if you wanted to choose this woman, the one you just convinced.
Yeah, I'll
to
choose
do
her too because the other ones are way too far past my
All right.
range.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them a new icon, just to show that they have been tethered. But you start to try to convince them that
I think that we can hear each other. Hold on.
they can hear you now. They were warned that
Yeah, they can. Until the spell ends, the targets can communicate telepathically through the bond, whether they don't have a common language or not.
Yeah.
So we can hear each other.
you can all hear each other.
So maybe if that lady wants to chime in and be like, yeah. They removed mine.
So I'm giving everyone this sort of circle. It's stunned. I didn't know it was stunned, but regardless, you have this. So
Okay.
you are all bonded.
Okay.
You start to ask this, like, give these commands. Immediately, you can hear different voices starting to rush into your mind. One of the hunter there goes, "Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you in your head.
I don't know if that's all of us go there. They're not going to allow us to."
No, if one of you does it one by one, we've already gotten some of the parasites off of you. We can only do this as a group if we plan to take them out. Davis is here. We're here to help you. Need you to do it quietly. Tell them you're getting food or anything that your normal job would be that would allow you to get over here. Use that as an excuse.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Dang. I get advantage? No.
Don't you have like multiple things up right now?
Yeah, I know. That's not that great, but it's not horrible. It's my persuasion. That's 12.
12. You're able to convince the druids, but not the ranger. The ranger's like, "We're gonna get ourselves killed. That's a horrible plan." You can hear the 2 druids go, "It's all we have. We have to try something."
It's worked thus far. A few of you don't have it on you anymore.
This one on the right is gonna be a little more aggressive. So I need someone to roll me a stealth check.
Oh, Lord.
Just a D20 plus 1.
+1,
Yeah.
Be nice, Dice Guts.
14.
14. They have a perhaps perception of 12. She quickly darts out of the way, meets up with her sister. This one is kind of trapped, but she is on your side. She just can't get there right now.
Yeah. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we've gotten so far. If we get her, it's 6.
That was a lot from Vera. What is the rest of the party doing?
Figure out our next steps. Tempted to steal food just to see if we could use that as a distraction. I don't know when you want to do your dart plan, Rolly.
At this point, I'm just waiting for a.
Yeah.
nice,
I was like,
juicy
let's see how many
moment.
we can get.
Okay.
Then blow dart them.
Do you want, before I start to do a change of shift of people,
Really?
Vera, do you want to stay there or do you want
I'm gonna go back.
to? Okay, you're gonna go back. We're gonna have you go back. Nope.
Oh, I went too far
That's
back.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. By this time, silence has stopped.
Damn.
But you're still within.
Oh,
the
we're still
hour-
within Davis.
Within Davis.
It's okay, we can muffle it as best as we can.
So we're gonna change things up. So first of all, this one is gonna go over here.
Yep.
You see this guy start to reappear. He actually catches wind of you guys and starts to head towards you all.
Oh shoot.
He's currently actually no, he won't go to you because it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
He's currently dragging what looks to be a dire deer on the back, just sort of dragging
Go
the legs.
that way.
This guy's gonna meet up over here. These two are going to be instructed to follow. She's going to use this opportunity to get to the tent, and so will these three. This guy is going to talk to Igor, and so will he. And finally, this one's going to come out and watch over that guy. So this is what we got. We got the new change of pace here. What is everyone's plan now?
I think we're maybe just get that last one. I mean, we're all still linked. We'll be linked for an hour if they're in on plans. And then Rolly can do his dart thing.
Wait, which last one?
The one that's walking toward us right now.
Okay.
Cause
Yeah, because the other guy wasn't having it, and the one that's way on
she's stuck
the
right
west
now.
side, he's stuck.
Yeah, they're both. Okay.
The question is, do I hit the dudes on the left or do I hit the dudes on the right?
Well, if you're gonna have me mage hand it, I gotta be in 30 feet. Just keep that in mind.
And
this
it's
guy here,
visible. I feel like the
And actually-
easier target might be the smaller guy. Just so you
Actually,
don't...
that works out, because if our guy with the meat's right there, and we do this one, he has the
food.
meat. He has to lure everybody over that way.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll play it out, and you guys interrupt me the moment you feel like your character would do something.
Okay.
Let's tackle these two here. This guy, one of the hunters, definitely does see you off in the corner and kind of like gives you a nod, dragging this gigantic corpse of a deer. This one hears the sound, goes, "Where have you been?" I've been instructed to give food to hunt. Give me that. And we'll start to walk towards him, basically pushing him aside, shifting this large hand, and basically ripping a piece of the meat, going, "To the king." And then puts a big portion to the side and starts to distribute some of the meat, like splitting it up and wanting to get the first picks.
How quickly can we get those other druids here to do that thing? Because if
I mean,
there's
I
ever
can
been
go-
an opportune time, it's this one.
I can
I
go
mean,
to
if
the
they
right
start running,
and
we
you
could
can go
probably
to
do
the...
it all at the same time.
Yeah.
They can hear you, so don't forget, these three can actually hear you.
Oh yeah. I'm
You're
gonna
all
tell them.
telepathically linked.
I'm gonna tell them to go to this like purple bush over there, and that we can take out the thing over there. To look for me. I have purple hair.
Roll me another persuasion check, because all three of them running will probably be a
No,
very
just
big
the
spectacle.
just the one that doesn't have it off. Because there's two that have it off already.
Okay.
Just the one.
That would be this one. So roll me a stealth check plus 10 because she's within the aura.
Okay. Oh, lucky her. 26.
26. She's able to rush in here.
And I just like tell her to come here so I can stay still, so I can get this thing off your neck.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do you need to like cover her mouth in case she yells?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Don't
right,
scream.
Quickly. Yeah, Savannah placing it over. She's kind of like,
it's
she
n-
grabs a twig beforehand so she could bite down, and you quickly like put your claws over
It's
it.
not- it's not gonna tickle.
Quiet.
Ooh, okay. 14 plus 9.
Oh, yeah. You hear this?
And I crush it in my hand.
Yeah.
Gross.
So, actually, I think I'm going to mark it. So there's
They have
one here that still has the bug.
Okay.
I'm going to mark this one still has the bug.
Okay. Can I try and get her? I'm gonna like maybe if they switch out real
Hold on, I gotta
quick.
do something real quick. Do you want to call her over, or you want to get to her?
I'll tell her in her head, like, wait for your friend to leave, and then we can try and get it off of you.
Oh, you want this one to leave?
Yeah, I don't want both
You're
of
gonna
them.
swap.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll natural 20. She's fine. She's gonna get over here. As she starts to get to you, Vera, you hear a loud booming voice of I knew it sounded very quiet as of late. And you all shift your eyes to see that Igor has now looked in your direction. And has gotten off his his emerald green chair, and goes, "So the prodigal son returns. Kill him."
Meep.
Neep.
Everyone roll me initiative.
I'm like, Savannah, you have suggestion, right?
What happened?
I was like, you have suggestion, right?
I don't know if that's gonna work on him.
Ooh, natural 20. You would be on initiative. Anyway. No, not on him. I mean the other two goons. His little friends.
Well, hold on. All right. If we have to.
Because I have a
That'll
feeling they're
be
dumber.
18 for me.
All right, roll. You got an 18.
15.
15 for Savannah. Vera,
Natural 20.
which makes it a.
That's it. I don't got any mods.
All right, 20.
Wait, for your initiative, you don't have anything?
Nope.
Okay, so the druids got a
It's based off your deck.
13. Rangers got a 4. Oh, that's a pretty good one. What's up, Shady?
JD.
Got
In the
a
house.
Be nice, Shady.
Be nice, Shady.
Please.
Igor. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Got it. So let's put you all in order. First, initiative count will be Vera leading the pack.
Hold on. Normally I'm like last because my thing sucks. You know, I'm gonna do my action as my bond, but I'm gonna use the bond with Davis.
You're gonna bond with Davis.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, you use your action. A soft, light tether starts to tie you with your uncle as he starts to feel sort of this emboldening, radiant energy around him. Interesting. All right.
So that's my action. I don't think I can do anything with a bonus action just yet. Let me see one. Real quick. No, I'm gonna end my turn there.
You're gonna end your turn there. Okay. After Vera, Igor's going.
Oh wait, can I do one thing?
Yes.
I'm just gonna say in the people that I tethered with, like in the telepathic bond, like now's your time. Like if you can do something to help us, it's it.
Yeah, all of them, the ones that you have tethered with, that are still within range, because I think this guy's out of range now.
Okay.
All sort of nod, like almost give you like an immediate, like all sequence of agreements. Like, of course.
And I'm gonna add.
Now's
to
the time.
I'm gonna add to that. If you can get any of those things off somebody, you just have to pinch and hold and remove.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
So Igor's turn, that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Like the massive king he is, you're not getting away this time. He pulls on the back of his, on his back, you see a gnarled looking, it looks almost like a green blade, with a soft fey-like wisp coming out of it. And as it starts to move through the air, you can see that it's actually leaving bits of lines on the actual physical plane itself as it starts to cut into the plane. almost directly, as he currently holds this gigantic sword. It was clearly meant for him, this particular size. And we'll look down at Davis. Davis sort of smiles and gives us a wave. Hi. Happy to see me again. Oh. What makes this? 25, 50. We'll count it 100. I love hearing you die. And we'll make an attack on Davis.
If he hits, reaction.
That's a 24. Reaction?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's take care of the damage first. Alright, we'll do this.
I don't know if Hero's Feast...
Woo!
He has an extra 12 because of Hero's Feast.
Oh, no. 30.
What?
That's 40 points of damage.
Halved.
Halved. You're using a reaction to half it as you currently release a shield of divine light that does sort of buffer a bit of this glowing Fey-like energy blade as it cuts through, doing 20 points of damage. And Davis needs to make a save.
If it's Wisdom, he has advantage, and he has the extra 12 HP.
Well, it's not wisdom, but he is going to use that D4 from the bond.
Yeah.
Because he's going to need it.
Be nice, dice.
That's going to be a fail, I believe.
Shit.
And Davis... Oh, wait!
He's
It
tethered.
doesn't affect Davis. You start to see Davis's form start to be split in half. Like the blade actually cuts through, and you see that same glitch starting to occur as almost time starts to pull him in two different types of timelines. As he's like, "Argh!" And he almost collides back into himself as he currently goes on one knee. Oh, that was not fun! Don't ever do that again! Igor's gonna take a second swing down in you, Vera.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Barely. Asshole. He can also reaction, that's all I'm gonna say.
He's gonna use reaction. 12. $38 points of damage reduced to half, which is 16.
Jesus.
As he sort of feels that same shield that you threw into him, he basically goes, "Ah, Vera!" and pushes it back to you as you get hit. Make me a charisma save with your D4.
That's a weird ass save, but okay. Okay. What's my charisma? Oh, not bad. Okay. So that's 15 plus 18.
You're so lucky you have that. You start to feel your form start to dissipate and disappear, but you quickly... your light flashes through it and cuts through it, no problem. I'm going to... Let's see here. Oh, I already used my action. Okay, totally fine. That is going to be Igor's turn, as he currently has released two giant swings onto both of the Eladrin people here. Rolly, you're up.
Okay, so I know throwing something is an action, but what about picking it up?
Oh, you could pick something up for free.
Does not count as an for free.
No.
Okay, so that's gonna change things. I'm going to use my attack as an action to throw the parrot dart and hit Mr. Igor.
All right. Roll me a range attack, which is a D20 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity modifier.
Be nice, dice.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's gonna be 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
We hope it does.
All right, so that's gonna deal him 1 point of damage.
It does.
And then I'm going to move around and over here, and then I'm gonna prick it off of him.
You're gonna, yeah. All right. I can definitely say that you It sticks into, I'll say it sticks into his leg so you can grab it quickly. You start to see the bird that was currently folded up, this little parakeet, or parrot, wooden chiseled symbol, start to, its wings flap open. It's still very small, but you see that it's been activated as you quickly take it off his leg.
Then I'm going to, I really hate to do it for this, but I kind of have to. I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to prick myself with it.
All right, you. Yeah, you take 1 point of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately you can feel your voice starting to lower until you have someone with a squishy voice.
Okay. I don't know if you allow me to do this, but I'd like you to narrate what I'm saying in this guy's voice.
Got it.
So I'm gonna type it out to you in Discord and then just
Sure.
say what I'm saying.
I love it.
Oh, this is gonna be
That's
funny.
gonna be great.
So I'm going to use every reaction possible. This is gonna be. I'm just gonna tell you up front what I'm gonna do. Anytime Igor issues a command to anybody else, I'm going to contradict that by saying, "If you come closer, I will personally cut you limb from limb."
I gotta check something real quick.
Too bad we don't have like
Because
thaumaturgy.
I've already said in canon that these guys are not smart.
Yep.
We'll have a contested throw with it, but definitely I like that. That's pretty fun.
Okay. So that is going to be the base thing I'm going to say every single time, and I will change it up depending on the situation. So for instance, if one of them decides to back off but the other one decides to come forward, I will have Igor address that guy personally.
Okay, I'm gonna take some creative freedom with what you typed to me.
Absolutely.
He's yelled out to everyone, "We've got some intruders, attack." The moment you grab it, action surge, put it on yourself, and you immediately turn around. You're currently kind of hidden from most people, so from maybe an outsider's view, they can only see Igor's back. So it could be from him. They don't know yet. And you yell out, "No, this one's mine! Anyone closer is gonna die!"
Excellent. Then as a bonus action, I'm gonna rage.
There you go.
End my turn.
You see Igor's eye, like his clear milky white eyes shift over to you, almost like there was a moment of confusion, fear, anger, all in once, because he was like, "What the hell?" And on his turn, he'll do something, but obviously he's pissed off that you said that.
I know it.
Savannah, you're up.
I'm gonna keep on with the whole, let's hope they stay dumb. Bonus action, I'm gonna hide.
All right, roll me stealth check. You get to do with a +10 because that is still going.
28.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He needs to roll for
I need to roll a con
concentration.
save.
But yeah, it's a +4.
I succeed.
That's gonna be a 28.
So, yeah.
I'm casting suggestion on this guy right here.
Okay, wisdom save.
Oh, with disadvantage because I hit.
Oh, you tricky motherfucker.
Don't you love the rogue?
He rolled a natural 18, but I gotta roll again.
That's high for him.
Oh, that's gonna be a fail. Oh! Tricky rogues! Woo! Yeah,
All right.
you have I think it's a one-word suggestion that you can give them.
One phrase suggestion.
One phrase. Go for it.
A boss don't need me, but these guys want my meat. I fight for my meat. Hopefully he'll understand he needs to fight his brother and
Oh, you would fight other giants for your meat.
for my meat. Yes.
On his turn, he'll do something, but his eyes quickly shift over to where Igor was yelling. You release this spell, and a sheen of purple goes over his eyes, and he looks down at the deer, and you just start to see him start to salivate.
Bonus action. Do I want to move? For now, I'll stay there. I'll end my turn.
Fucking tricky rogues. It's going to be... Let's see here.
Am I remembering wrong, or was there something special about this dude's throne?
I'm sorry?
There was nothing special about Igor's throne, right?
You weren't informed as much.
Okay.
After Savannah, it's going to be the bull's turn. The bull, these two, there's only two of them, are going to roll an intelligence check, which they have a -2 to. Let's see.
Cross your fingers.
Roll me roll me an intimidation check. I'll say with advantage because you have the voice of Igor.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm proficient in intimidation.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll that again. That fell off. Okay, first roll's a 17,
Okay.
and the second roll's a 15. So it'll be 17 plus intimidation. 17 plus 4. That'll be. That'll be a total 21.
21. They need to roll a natural 20 to get this. So first one, 9, 15. They actually move a bit closer, and they get to right about here, half their movement, and they hear you, and they mistaken it for their boss. And they will not come any closer. That is as far as they'll go. They currently just have like these giant great clubs, just waiting, and they start to like look at each other, almost like, "You go, no, boss said not to go." They're not going to do anything right now, but they're going to shift their eyes to where these two are hiding. Go. "Help your king. What are you doing?" And kind of getting authoritative.
So not to get any closer.
After the bull, it's going to be the druid's turns.
Help your king.
Well, these three know the rules, so they're all going to. Let's see, what'll be a good one here? They're all going to cast Produce Flame. So that's going to be 3 attacks on Igor. That's going to be a natural 1. That's a miss. That's going to be a hit, and that's going to be a miss. So one of them does hit. This woman who currently is surrounded is going to use a first level spell to cast Entanglement, or Entangle, in her area, basically to get these guys entangled. Let's see. I got to figure out what. I think it's a strength save. Yeah. So now these guys need to make me strength saves. There you are. So they need a... What or higher? They need a 5 or higher. One of them gets entangled. So we're going to say... This guy is... You see this woman over here place all 5 of her digits of her fingers onto the ground, and you start to see numerous vines start to come up. One of them wraps around this warhorse. Kira! And she's going to get over here. She's going to look towards her brother and she go, "Help us!" And these two are going to start to rip away a lot of the vines that are currently at their feet. You can do that. I'm seeing some more of your script, Steve, on your turn. For the bulls especially. Let's see here. So damage for Produce Flame. Igor takes 5 points of damage. As a small little puff of ember strikes on his on like the back of his leg. Next is going to be the war horses. This one is going to rush forward, but these two are going to attack. This guy's going to help this guy get out of the entanglement. Only one of them hits. Oh, they get double attack though. Okay, it's 2 hits. Okay. Just finding the right die. Finding the right die. Got a big bag of dice. There it is.
No, 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 no.
Okay, so that's 14 points of damage on the first one. You see this one on the left breaks through a lot of the entanglement around him. Brings his great club down at this woman. Completely misses, but then swings it upwards and clocks her across the chin. She takes 14 points of damage. So that is D&D. It's all about math.
Math and reading.
Math and reading.
She's looking pretty bad, and the second one does the exact same, except goes swinging wide. She ducks underneath, and instead of using the club, he actually uses his hand to grab her face and smack it into the ground. She goes down. She is currently unconscious. So we're gonna say she's currently unconscious.
She's too far for me to do anything, and I got one big ass fucking problem in front of me.
You actually hear from a lot of the warriors going, "King, Igor, they're all attacking!" After that, it's going to be the rangers. This guy is going to quickly bring out his bow and attack this one twice. But before he does that, he's going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Good job.
Because I'm not an idiot as a DM. I know what to do.
That will help.
That one... They both hit. Oh no, only one hits. Apologies. Just 1d8. That's going to be 12 points of damage to this guy here. So... Boy, I love math. There we go. You see him quickly bring out a bow and arrow. One goes far, just missing the neck of this sort of bulbous-looking giantkin, as the other one cuts right in the middle of his chest. I should also mention one thing. This guy currently who's got the suggestion, before he does that, he will take the damage, but he's going to use his... Oh, are you guys going to get to see it? Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. He's going to get to here. He won't be able to attack, but he's going to start defending his food. You've taken from my food long enough! He is currently... We'll say... What's a good charm? He's charmed. Davis' turn. Davis is also going to cast a Hunter's Mark on Igor.
It's a D4 or whatever it is.
And he's going to attack twice with his longbow. Plus a D4. Thank you for that.
Oof.
Ooh, that'll hit, and that'll hit too. That'll be 2d8. And then 2d6. that is going to be 38 points of damage. Because that's dual Hunter's Mark. He rolled really high in the damage. And each one has a +5. So that is 38 points of damage onto Igor as he... 2 solid hits onto the giant beast. He goes, really? What happened to your fun arrows? And that's going to be it. Let's see here. All right. Back to the top of the round. Vera, you're up.
I have to hit him, but inflict wounds at a 5th level.
Okay.
Because I'm right there.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to be. That's my mod now. Okay. I'm on real high. Ooh, I did roll high. That's why I like this dice. D4. Okay, so without the mod, 20, but if I add the mod, 29.
29? Yeah, that definitely hits. So inflict wounds at level 5?
Yeah, so I gotta add a bunch of dice. Because I get 3d10 at first level, and
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
do.
add 4 more.
You know the D10?
2,
Probably not.
3, no. 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 7. This guy. Okay, that was good. 18. Ooh. Can't do math.
I have a calculator.
What's 18 plus 17?
18 plus 17?
One more.
18 plus 17 is 35.
Ooh. Plus 8.
Plus 8?
You see.
43 points of damage.
Into inflict wounds. She does not like. She probably gets full angry, so her hair just turns stark ass red. She does not like this man and what he's doing.
He's looking. You hit him pretty hard. As you release this torrent of radiant, necrotic, bright light energy, as it. You start to see where you touch upon his leg, this thicket of leg. It actually starts to curve up his thigh up to like his stomach and chest. You can see where like the bulbous points of him that are currently like extended a bit are starting like to pulse a little.
I'm gonna do a bonus action. Oh no, he may save against that.
I'm sorry, you're talking what?
I was gonna say I was gonna do a bonus action to try and blind him, but I'm pretty sure he's pretty fucking con heavy. How far is the other side of him? Because it's hard to gauge. Because his square is so huge.
He takes 15 feet
Okay.
across the way.
No, I'll stay there.
Okay. It's now going to be Igor's turn. He's going to use a bonus action. And, let me check here. Cool. All right. He's gonna use a bonus action, and you start to see this woman's eyes. The one that still has the slug or the worm in her brain sort of starts to turn bright blue. She's gonna move right about here, and I need everyone to make me a con save.
I was gonna say, get it off of her.
Nope.
Davis falls or fails.
Davis has a D4.
Even with
I'm
that,
pretty sure I failed. That's a 10.
that's a fail.
21.
You succeed.
Hey.
How is that? 22.
22. You succeed. Both Davis and Savannah take 8 points of damage, thunder damage. And
Can I evade that?
I think evasion is for dexterity saves. This was a con save.
So dodge.
Dodge. That's for attack rolls. This was for saves.
Fine.
Dodge!
Spells
So you
is a
take 8
thing.
points of thunder damage, and you are pushed back 10 feet. So you go back here. Davis, on the other hand, gets flung into Igor. I'm gonna put him over here for now.
I'm not gonna. How bad is he looking?
Davis?
Yeah.
Give me a second. He's looking okay.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna reaction the 8. Then I feel like I should reaction something higher.
He's I mean, he's looking hurt, but he's not looking like he's close to halfway, I'll say.
Okay.
Everyone else, you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
So Vera and Rolly, you take 4. And how many people can he do that to?
What kind of damage is it?
Thunder.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually see the woman in front who went into the middle just sort of reaches into her chest, holds tight, and you can start to see small arcane sparks coming out, and she goes, "Away!" And you start to see this echo go across her, sending this electrical shock across everyone. Both Davis and Savannah are thrown 10 feet as you both, Vera and Rolly, hold steady, starting to feel a small shock across you. She opens her eyes and she goes, "I'm so sorry." He can do this to how many people? Okay. This ranger guy, they go 5, 10, 15.
The dickhole
20,
that didn't want to go
25.
along.
The asshole who didn't want to help.
You actually see his eyes start to glow.
Uh-oh.
I'm
And
like, eyes up, girls.
he's gonna use a bonus action to phase step. 20 to get right about there. You see a flurry of white snow reappearing right here, grabbing his bow, and I think he's gonna aim at Savannah.
My hiding space. God damn it.
You were flung out of your hiding space, unfortunately, because of the
Thunder.
thunder.
Mhm.
Here we go. 17 and a natural 20.
Both hit.
First one is going to do 9 points of bludgeoning or piercing damage as a bolt, an arrow quickly catches you in the shoulder.
That I'll dodge.
All right, perfect. You take instead. Was it? I say 8, so you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And the other one was the natural 20. You take 16 points of piercing damage.
16.
16.
Okay.
As he, the other one actually cuts you like right where you think like your like bladder would be, like in that soft squishy part of your stomach, as you have to pull the arrow out of your stomach. And then does he have a third? He does have a third. I think Igor knows now who is, because he sent out this mental command, and he gets only back certain people who react to it. So he kind of knows who is taking over and who's not. So he's going to have this one go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He has
phase
that
step.
thing on his head. I
1,
forgot.
2, 3, 4. And use a longbow against this guy. Both hits for 13 points of damage and 7. So that's 20 points in total. This guy's still up. 20 points will be still, but you see he gets hit twice. I think after... Oh, no, that was his bonus action, because he can mentally command a certain number. As an action, he's going to swing twice. Igor. Once on Davis, because he really wants him dead, and once on Rolly, because he actually is going to turn around and go, "You fucking idiots! Listen to me! Kill these mongrels!"
Reaction if it hits Davis.
Well, he's gonna try to hit Davis. So first one's gonna be
I just tell you now.
29 to hit, and the other one, Rolly, is going to be a 26 to hit.
That connects.
So let's do Davis first.
We have to bring this dude to his knees, or one of us is gonna have to hop on his fucking back.
It's just a crown, right?
It's like yours. It's a circlet. on his head.
I wonder if I can.
We need to get it off.
37 points of damage to Davis.
Halved.
And we're going to half it now. 37, which is 18 points of damage to him. Davis gets hit hard. And now he needs to make a... Oh, it doesn't affect him, so he's fine. Yeah, his form starts to shift and shimmy, almost like trying to be pulled once again. He's like, could you stop that? And now for Rolly.
Meep.
Meep.
It's gonna refer.
Meep.
Hold on, I gotta do math on this one.
Meep.
36 points of damage, reduced half because it is slashing. So you take 18 points of damage, Rolly, and I need you to make me a charisma save.
Meep. Uh, 19 on the charisma save?
19, you succeed.
Thank God.
You almost feel your
Don't do that again.
your form go, and you almost disappear, but you're still there.
Don't do that again to me. I don't know if I'll be so lucky.
You know what? He's gonna risk
No.
it.
No.
He's gonna use up one of his reactions to do overwhelming reach, and let's see here. Oops. Well, you're within 30 feet.
Okay.
He's gonna attack. He's gonna attack Savannah.
This isn't a spell. This is melee.
No, this is you start because he's a large person.
Yeah.
You start to see he reaches outwards. His arm is like 50 feet, and the weapon he carries is like an additional. So that's gonna be a dirty 20 on you, Savannah.
Meep.
Meep.
So luckily for you, this is gonna be halved already. So that is going to be. Okay. Two. You take 37 points of damage reduced to half. You take 18 points because of the overwhelming reach. And the next attack on Igor is it has advantage because he's used this ability. And Savannah, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw?
Yes.
Meep.
16?
16. You just succeed. Your form starts to dissipate and shift and move. And you're not sure if you're going to stay here, like almost like your form is being forcibly moved, but you keep yourself together.
It's weird.
That's going to be the end of his turn. Rolly, you are next.
I'm gonna use my free action. I'm assuming he called out to the bulls, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow up with my bull comment.
God damn it. I hate the fact that you're right after him, too.
You can flavor it like these ones are mine, and then make my comment. Yay.
You actually reply back going, "What are you talking about? This is mine. This is my prey. If you decide to move any closer, I will dine on your flesh." And we'll see if these guys believe him.
Y'all heard the man.
Just
You say that so much better than I could.
just out of curiosity, roll me an intimidation check, Rolly with advantage.
Get it, Rolly, get it.
You're lucky I can do that voice
Be
a
like,
lot.
Woo! 19 plus 4.
Okay, so they're definitely gonna need a nat 20 to beat that. But you have a turn, Rolly.
All right, so I'm going to shift the houses as a bonus action. I'll shift the houses called to necrotic,
Got it.
and then the next attack on him has advantage, right?
Yes, the next attack on him has advantage.
Okay. I'm going
Come
to
on, D20.
use yeah, I'm gonna use that. Hopefully, I can hit real hard.
Be
here.
nice.
Be nice. Be nice. Okay. Actually, no. Manage.
You guys really
That'll
took
be
away
a-
from a lot of his people too.
That is.
It
going
took
to
work.
be-
It's not like we just automatically did.
I mean, that seemed like the best way was just to weaken this down.
25 to hit.
25 definitely does hit.
Big numbers, baby. Big numbers.
And you can reroll ones.
Was it a 1 or a 2? I think it was.
I think so.
Yeah, no, I cannot reroll. 6. 10. That is gonna be 16 points of damage total.
16 points of damage. That was the first attack. You have a second.
That was the first attack. Yes. Here is my second. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Alright.
Yeah, your first one cuts through his leg. He actually goes down to one knee. Ugh.
He goes down to a knee.
Aha! Great weapon fighting already coming in clutch after.
There you go.
Oh, much better. Much better. Okay. So
God
that's
damn it.
gonna be that is going to be a 19 points of damage total.
19 points of damage. Got it. 2 solid swings. As you start to see a splatter of green blood hit the grass underneath you. Yeah, he's not looking happy.
I mean, did he ever really look happy?
You just see him like he's like huffing towards you. Like you just feel a rush of hot air coming from his nose.
Yeah. I will end my turn there.
Okay, after Rolly, it's going to be Savannah.
Still deciding if I want to do one of two things. You know what? We'll go for broke. I'm going to run for Ivar, use Mage Hand to distract him, and cast Booming Blade to attack.
All right, just as remember, you have to cast Mage Hand to have it up, so that's an action.
Bonus action.
I think is it a bonus action to cast Mage Hand now? Oh, perfect. Then bonus action to cast Mage Hand. You have it up, and you can distract him.
All right, distract him with the bonus action for the Mage Hand, and then I'm going to cast Booming Blade to attack.
All right, you do so with advantage because you have your Mage Hand distracting them.
That is going to be 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Right.
Booming Blade damage and sneak attack.
So let me get all the dice.
Oh no.
Kill him. Kill him.
Kill him. Do it.
We'll deal with the rest of the ugly after.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, should I just go for broke or do this? And I need one more d6. All right. So I'm gonna roll all the d6 first.
Okay.
While she does that, DM, how tall is Igar?
Igor is over 20 feet tall.
He's a giant.
He's essentially giant hen.
Math, kids.
I know. 24 plus 10. That's gonna be 34 points of damage.
34 points of damage. That's a solid hit. You start to. He's bloody now, looking a little bloody as you do like multiple strikes. As he's currently on one knee now due to all of the massive hits he's been taking from Vera's inflict wounds and the amount of axe swipes that he's been getting from Rolly and the numerous arrow punctures that he now has because of Davis. He goes down. You take that moment to jump on his back and grab onto his like shoulder blade and just bring a knife down, dealing mass damage.
Stay there, and I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna end my turn.
He's gonna do a legendary action to do overwhelming cleave. Not, I know, same as your name, Rolly, but definitely not. I need everyone to make me a strength save.
Ugh.
Davis with a D4 if he has to.
He's gonna
make
need
one.
it.
Screw that, lucky.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, better. 17.
17.
Oh, even though my strength is-
21.
I have 21 plus. Where the fuck is strength? Save?
Yes.
24.
Only Vera saves.
Oh shit.
So that means
This isn't a new round, huh?
no. Everyone takes 22 points of damage. Vera, you take 11. And everyone except for Vera is prone.
Oh, fun. Fun.
Rolly takes 11 and Rolly is not prone.
Rolly is not
Yeah,
prone.
yeah.
Rolly is not prone. Well, no, you
I
failed the
have
save. You still take
friend.
the. Oh no, you're also
He can't be
raging.
prone.
Rolly's not prone. Rolly's not
Wait,
prone.
Can I like dodge or invade any of that attack?
Uh,
I'm still gonna get knocked prone, but can I half that 22?
no, because again, it has to be an attack roll. This was a save.
Grr.
Yeah,
And you said it was 20 points of damage?
11.
11,
you took.
'cause-
11. Okay.
Davis is looking real bad.
Wait, hold. Sorry.
I couldn't
11
have shared
total
burden
damage?
that.
11 total damage.
Oh, so I half that.
No. It took 22 points of damage
You
to
already
everyone.
halved it.
You are
I already
half.
halved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because you
Okay.
failed the save.
Right. Okay.
But you still
But
get
I'm not
half
prone.
because you still get half because you're raging and you're not prone. God, I forgot about it. Oh yeah. Oops. So I'm gonna say, yeah, prone, and prone. So that was his legendary action. After-
Isn't my shared burden channel divinity?
Shared burden is your channel divinity. That takes a reaction.
But it's not a new round because I already reaction to his
You've already
damage.
used your reaction to half a damage.
Okay.
It's now going to be the bull's turn. They're going to once again. They have to roll a nat 20 to do this.
No.
So let's see.
No.
Oh, 17. 10. They're gonna hear Rolly yelling and go, I don't think we want to get. No, I don't. We don't want to get in trouble. No. Yeah, they're gonna. This one though is gonna see that this one's not doing anything. Is gonna go. Oh no, they can't even do that. They wouldn't even do that. They've been told not to mess with it. Fuck! You ruined their turn, Rolly. All right, that's gonna be the druid's turns. This one is gonna move back a little bit and cast Healing Word on Davis.
Thank you.
Heal him for 6 points of healing.
Remind me of the two druids by that tent. Do they have the leech on them?
They don't.
They don't.
Okay.
They're good.
They're gonna do some healing for you guys.
Thank
We
you.
can't what do you call it? We can't talk to them anymore, right?
You actually
I can still talk to
You
them.
can talk
It's
to,
not
if you want to talk to him
concentration.
mentally, you can do it
I
now.
can talk to him for an hour. Well, you can talk to him for an hour because we're all linked.
Okay, can I say the guy that face stepped, can we have them remove his worm?
Try.
They're gonna do that together.
Yes.
You see both of them sort of like
I
hear
told
your
them
voice.
how.
They know how now. One of them grapples, like not grapples, like flings herself onto him. This ranger who's still like blue-eyed and sort of like intertwined with this magic, sort of gets taken out of it. And goes, "What are you doing?" And another one hand grabs onto the leech. They're gonna try to do a medicine check with advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say they should get advantage. They know how. They're helping
know
each
how.
other.
And they do have a +4 to this medicine. That's going to be an 18. That's going to do it. So I think no, that's the wrong one. They are. There we go. He is now removed from the worm. Smart. This one's going to make a death saving throw.
Oh, poor girl. I'll fix you later.
That's a fail.
I'll fix you later.
And that's going to be the druid's turn. So it's going to be the warhorse. You all see the fate that was going to befallen Davis as a gigantic foot crushes this druid. Since it is within 5 feet, it's considered a critical attack, or critical hit, and she's prone. That's 2 death save fails, and she is gone.
Oh, so is Temple. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Oh, so is Steve.
Uh-oh. Well, I think right now is a good time to take a break anyways. So, hi. We're going to take a break. Give us 10 minutes. See you guys. Hey everyone, we're back.
Ahoy.
Well, we are back, everyone, and we just saw a grisly murder of one of the druids, one of the Eladrins who just got basically turned into paste, unfortunately. And we'll say that that was these two guys' turns. This guy is still... He's no longer tethered by the Tangled. And they're going to start to just make their way upwards. Right about there. And actually no, this one saw this guy attack, so it's gonna make 2 attacks on this guy. One of those will hit. This can be... So you see this one, see that this guy's like attacking his brethren, noticing that, and like almost looks down and goes, enemy, and we'll bring down 2 swipes, hitting the ground first, going upwards like in a check, and like a checkpoint. We got like a check motion, and we'll hit him for 20 points of damage. See, gets hit, but he's still up because these rangers are not weaklings. They can take a hit. After that, it's now going to be the actual ranger's turn. This guy is going to cast Hunter's Mark and attack twice, trying to put up a fight. One of them's going to miss, but one is going to hit. Deal 8 points of damage. It's just... One actually hits, the other one doesn't actually pierce the skin. Other rangers. These two are going to continue trading blows, these two guys here, because they're still against each other. Actually, I think this guy's going to try to... Yeah, he has to knock him out. One's a natural 1, one's a natural 20.
Knock him out
Already
and take out his
17
thing.
points of damage. Huh?
Knock him out and take out his thing.
That's what he's going to try to do. 17 points of damage. And then this guy's going to retaliate and attack his brethren. Both hit.
I think we got most of the leeches except for that guy.
8 plus 3 is 11. This guy's at 1 HP. This guy here.
Oh.
Not looking good. This ranger who's still active will move right about here. And he's actually going to spend his turn to try to remove the
The
bug
leech
or
from her?
the worm from her neck. So he doesn't get advantage on this, and he has a +3 to medicine.
Is it a free action to tell the other girls to go help their ranger
Natural
friend?
1.
Oh, shit.
He tries to pull on it, and unfortunately, it does not work. He's unable to grab it. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing! And unfortunately, he's
you
not gonna be
pinch
able
and
to,
pull.
he's not gonna be able to do that anymore. He's taking his turn. And I think last that we see, these rangers who were out trying to find Davis come back, see the fight happening, and they're gonna run into fray.
You know, you go deal with the...
After the rangers' turns, Davis is looking pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Heal himself. Have a healing potion if he wants it. It's just not that.
Well, first of all, he's gonna use a bonus action to phase step.
It's little.
He's gonna get the hell out of here.
Stay within range.
Oh, stay within range. I think he's still within. He's 30 feet.
Okay.
He's just out of 30 feet.
He's just he's just there. Let's see here. Yeah, the only thing he can do is He's gonna have to attack twice.
With the D4.
Only he do. Yeah, D4. That's right. So, hit because of that D4, and a hit because of that D4.
I got the
You got. Oh, lucky. That. This plus 10. 20. 26 points of damage onto Igor's. Davis sort of pulls another, and he's actually going to use his one of his features, his Fey Wanderer. Let's see here. It is the Fey Wanderer. The Dreadful Strikes. He's going to do an extra D4 damage. For each strike, so that's 24, 27, 31 points of damage.
Damn. Good job. How's he looking?
Igor's looking real bad. Yeah, he's looking... Igor gets like 2 shots on the back of the neck, and he's like... just sort of snarl at everyone. After Davis' turn, Igor's going to take another legendary action, and he's going to attack Vera. 27 to hit.
Oh, alright. Just a wee bit.
We bit.
Fuck, Davis, use your reaction.
I think he's already used it. When
Has he?
Oh, no, he hasn't.
I hasn't hit me.
No, okay, so I got...
This is the first time he's hit me on this round.
You take 35 points of damage, reduced to half. You take 17 points of damage, and I need you to make me a charisma save.
Alright, good thing I got a D4.
With a D4.
Hold on, you said 17?
Yeah, 17.
Okay. D4. Whoa. That was gonna be so much better, but let's hope it's good enough. 18?
18 succeeds.
It was gonna be a natural 20, and then it went to an 8, but then I have a plus 6, and then a plus 4. Shout out to Vecna's D4. She's
Vera,
been rolling pretty good.
You're up, Vera.
Okay. I have a question, and the only reason I'm not trying to meta, it's literally for a spell, so my choice is, how bad is he looking hit points wise?
You can't tell in terms of hit points. I'll tell you this much. He's already past half. And he's already looking pretty bad. Now, that's up to you what that means, because I'm not going to tell you his HP.
He's less than half. I'm gonna do it, and I hope I don't fucking regret it.
I don't know what this means.
She's gonna cast Divine Word.
Divine Word.
It's a
Have you
7th level
cast this
spell.
before?
No, but I prepped it for today, so that's what she's gonna do. So I'm gonna read it, and you're gonna tell me what it applies to, because it's a lot.
Okay.
So it says, you utter a divine word imbued with the power that shaped basically the dawn. And then it says, choose any number of creatures you can see within range. Range is 30 feet. Each creature that can hear you must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature suffers an effect based on their current hit points. So let's roll the save first.
Okay.
Any creature within 30 feet. I'm not going to do the
bulls? Or
No,
the,
I'll do them. I'm going to do like the big fuckers.
Okay. 30 feet.
Wait, any creature in 30 feet. What about me?
That
Am
I
in fact-
choose.
Ah, gotcha.
You could get these 2 guys.
Okay.
And if you want to get the druid, you can get her too.
I don't want to get her. I feel like we could probably subdue her.
Okay, so we're gonna get these 2 here. So what's
Plus, I might kill her. Charisma.
Charisma. Oh boy. Charisma.
Ice gods, be on our side.
Igor got a 17.
Fuck. That's what he needed.
Okay, and then the bull
I'm gonna see what it does.
got a 5.
Oh, what is his hit points? Because I need to know.
He hasn't been hit yet.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
I should have probably asked this earlier, but I have Krite's Blessing.
The hell's that?
It gives me a +1 to my roll or a -1 to an enemy roll.
Crites!
Crites, sorry, yeah, I forgot how it was pronounced.
No worries.
Can I use that in this situation?
Yes, you
Or
can.
is that I'd like to give Igar a -1 to that.
Then he fails because the DC's a 17.
You gave up one of your magical items in return for a blessing of the Feywild, and you exchange it. You start to see Igor kind of like start to shrug it off, sort of this immense wave of divine light and spiritual sound. As he's about to block it, you see a single vine wrap around his wrist, bring it down so that he can get the full front of the blast. Cool. He fails. So we got two failures.
I'm gonna say her divine word is kneel before the Dawn Father.
Oh.
Not her.
Wait,
but like,
hold on. Could you say it one more time?
no, you have a better voice for that.
No, say it one more time.
No,
You're breaking up. So you gotta say it again.
no, because he's gonna make me echo.
Go for it.
She's gonna say kneel before the Dawn Father.
Kneel before the Dawn Father. The Dawn Father commands you to kneel.
But now I have to read everything off on this spell.
Okay.
You were gonna totally do that, weren't you?
Eventually.
So,
Uh-huh.
on a failed save, if they have 50 hit points or fewer, they are deafened for a minute. If they have 40 hit points or fewer, they are deafened and blinded for 10 minutes. 30 hit points, blinded, deafened, and stunned for an hour. 20, they're killed instantly.
He is blind, deafened, and stunned.
But still up. God damn it.
Wow. Yeah, he's... Okay, hold up.
And it says,
Blind, deafened,
a
and
blinded
stunned.
creature can't
Blind,
see
deafened, and stunned.
and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
Yeah.
Attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the
Stunned.
creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Deafened fails automatically checks of hearing, and a stunned creature is incapacitated, meaning it can't take actions, reactions, can't move, it can only speak.
Oh.
Oh, the creature automatically fails strength and dex saves. So somebody hit the son of a bitch.
Yeah. You are very lucky because he doesn't have any legendary resistances. So he can't just say, I save it. He's blind, deafened, and stunned. The voice of the Dawn Father escapes your own, and you only hear, kneel. Like a very soft, calm, stern, fatherly voice that commands respect. And immediately the white, milky irises of Igor go black, like they stared at the sun itself and burned. You start to see the skin upon Igor just start to almost turn like bright red, like he's standing in front of the sun itself, and is stunned.
I'm gonna also utter the words to all my 8 linked people. Now's the time to fucking hit him.
But this guy, since he doesn't have less than 40 HP, he's fine, right?
What does he have?
He's at full health.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say if he has 50 hit points or fewer,
What's the highest effect that it can hit someone?
it can hit at 50.
Okay, then this guy's not affected.
Okay.
Well,
Was the other one affected? The
no,
one
it
that was
wasn't
kind of
within range.
Okay.
Question to you, Vera. That lasts for an hour?
The stun condition lasts for an hour. This is a bonus action as a 7th level spell, by the way.
It's Igor's turn.
Oh.
And he cannot move, take reactions. He is
broken.
he's done. Rolly, it is your turn.
Hey man, he
Yeah,
got the
he's
-1.
fucking done.
Hit him, hit
Yeah,
him.
he's fucking done.
She set him
Alright.
up for you.
You have advantage, and I believe since he is paralyzed, on hit it's an automatic critical.
He's blinded, deafened, and stunned.
Let me see.
Stun says incapacitated, meaning it can't take.
Oh, stunned.
Yeah.
Let me double check that.
But it says attack rolls against creature have advantage, and he automatically fails strength or dex.
Okay, so it's not an automatic critical, but you still get advantage in all these attacks.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, hopefully I can get a critical. That'll probably seal the deal. Thank God for advantage. That's better. That'll be 24 to hit for that one.
Yeah, that hits.
I was fighting myself. I'm like, do I use it? I don't know what he has for hit points.
What level spell is that?
It's the 7th level. It's my only one.
Oh, it's a big boy spell.
It's a big boy spell.
18 points of damage on that attack.
All right.
And then I will move to the second attack. Come on, give me that critical, baby. Let's go! Oh,
It's
no.
got to be higher than a certain number.
It is not. It is a 16 plus 9, so
25.
25. Yeah.
That still hits.
Hey man, as long as you do enough to, we're good.
You just need to get him to go out.
No, stupid 12. Come on.
Then we gotta deal with Dumb and Dumber behind him, but we'll deal with that later.
Ooh, I get to reroll that. Neat. Okay. So 16 points of damage.
Rolly, how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna cleave his head off.
All right. Yeah, he's already sort of in a kneeling position from all the numerous wounds that he's taken from you guys, whether that is dagger, axe, this arcane force from Vera, or even from the arrow piercings from Davis. Then the moment happens where you get a flash of white and gold light that completely... Sorry, that was a bug. That completely overcomes him. And he is at your mercy. And with your thing's still set in necrotic, yeah?
Yup.
You just hear the largest cutting of flesh to bone to then additional flesh. And then finally with a large thud. As wisps of necrotic energy escape from the cauterized wound, as Igor the Hungry has now fallen.
Can we take that fucking circlet off of him?
Yeah, can I spend my bonus action to do that? Is that possible?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
I will
If
use
it-
my bonus action to remove it.
And if it don't come
roll me a
off, we'll
con
take
save.
it off.
That'll be 21.
21. You take 14 points of thunder damage as the moment you touch it, you're shocked as essentially a booby trap that he placed upon himself to make sure no one removes. His band is released onto your fingertips, but you're able to finally rip it off from his forehead.
I'll gladly take the damage. And then, out of sheer stupidity and bloodlust,
You're gonna go over there towards those guys?
He's totally gonna go over there.
I'm gonna go right there, and I'm gonna say,
In the guy's voice.
I am your captain now. And can I intimidate them? Is that possible?
Yeah, roll me another intimidation check. Not advantage this time because they just saw
Yeah.
their captain die.
I mean, wouldn't you be intimidated if you saw your leader get his head cut off?
And now
think
his
it's a-
voice is coming out of his mouth.
It's a
Yeah,
difference
that is a
between-
little creepy. They are dumb.
There's a difference between intimidating and like.
Like, what the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
okay, so it doesn't matter. It's a nat 20. Doesn't matter.
Oh, perfect.
Fuck, thank God.
Fuck. Okay.
Where were you like one roll ago?
We'll see what happens on their turn.
The dice just knew.
Savannah, you're up.
I'm still prone, right?
You're still prone.
All right, use my movement to get up.
All right, you use half your movement to get up.
You know what? We'll do that. I'm just gonna yell out loud to the druids and the rangers. It's like, let's go. We're gonna go after. Let's see how far it's at. Yeah. Can I use my tabaxi speed to get up to this
Oh
guy?
yeah, absolutely.
Wait. Stop. And we attack.
Make your attack. Make my day.
Wait, bonus action, the mage hand, then we attack.
Okay.
That is going to be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That is going to be 32 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Oh, this guy already got hit once. I didn't realize.
And I'll end my turn there.
Got it. It's now going to be the bulls' turns. You rolled a nat 20, Rolly. They're gonna look at each other, look at you, and then they're holding their great clubs. They slam them to the ground, like almost like breathe this hot exhaust of air from their nose, just stare you down, almost like it almost feels like almost like a natural, like almost like National Geographic moment of like these two dogs looking at each other, seeing which one's gonna flinch first. But you steady yourself. They begrudgingly, like, you see them almost like sucking their pride. You killed Igor. You knew Igor. And they pledge.
Good. Can I say that in like my best like Palpatine voice?
Yeah.
Good.
They kind of look to you and go, "Do you wish us to kill the puny elves?"
I turn and I look at the other giant kin. So just for ease of identification, these are the bulls. The other, are they all giantkins?
Yeah, they're all giants.
So how can I differentiate between the bulls and these other guys to them?
So
Like how-
they know these are the weakling these are the war horses. Smaller.
I'm gonna say, pledge the war horses. If they decline, feast on their flesh.
All right. I think what's gonna happen is they haven't really taken a turn yet, so they're gonna start. See how? Wait, let me look at their speed because they are kind of fat fellows. So I gotta double check their speed. I know they have
big.
They have a 15-foot speed. So 5, 10, 15. Dash 5, 10, 15. They're gonna get to this guy. He can't do anything just yet. This one's gonna go 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. So they're currently like lumbering, crashing through a lot of the tents area here.
That's not terrifying at all.
Yeah, they're just crashing through now. And on their turn, when they actually have an action, they'll be able to do something. It's now going to be the druid's turns. One thing I need to mention, the moment you remove the band, Rolly, you see this guy, like even this druid, the ones that still have the parasite, the arcane glow dissipates and it drops.
The parasite drops?
The parasite dies.
Good.
So we're gonna say, there we go. This guy is fine. So the druids are up next. Who's looking real bad?
I'm okay. I think fix Davis.
Could use some health because one good hit probably can take me out.
Okay. You're gonna get +9. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. You heal 17 points of damage, Savannah.
Take that.
As these three collectively start to emit this like almost like a flurry of petals of these like bright glowing yellow petals as they land on your wounds, slowly healing you, giving sort of a natural healing. Any other druids available? No, that's all of them. War horses. They're gonna almost clash with their brethren at this point. Yeah. And you're going to hear essentially an argument. So I think it's fairly fair at this point to bring us out of combat. Because what's going to happen here is that you see all 5 of these go, "What are you doing? They killed Igor!" And the other ones, the bulls, go, "Igor's dead. We have new Igor. Join us or die." And there's like a confusion between them both until finally, there is.
I love this.
Eventually, there's gonna be a spark, and they're eventually, as we all know, we're from LA. We know that this little thing happens, and clubs start to be flung around. I assume, like Savannah, you start helping in with the damage.
Crawling out.
Start to disengage and move your way out. A lot of the rangers at this point start to like catch on and start to just send a flurry of arrows at the warhorses, and eventually you just see giantkin bodies land. I'll say in the slew of battle, one of the bulls does drop, but another one sort of walks away limping, still alive. So you guys are out of combat.
I'm gonna take this moment while they're dueling. I'm gonna come up to Vera and say, and if you can help me narrate this, Mike, because it does go on for an hour.
Yeah.
I say,
It goes on for an hour.
I'm gonna say, what do you want to do with the remaining one?
Oh, the bull.
I say we slaughter it.
It's not bad. You're doing. That's not.
I'm trying.
That's really good.
Sounds good.
That's really good.
I say I leave it up to the people he imprisoned. I'll let that be their decision.
How bad does he look, go Mike?
Let me look at his max health, and I'm gonna roll percentile. Bull. Okay. Let's roll percentile. See how bad he got hit. He has 17 HP left.
I'll let them have them.
Let them have. Part of me feels bad for him, but just let them have him.
So I think at this point it's safe to say that the one elf that got smashed by the war horses is just gone.
Yeah, like there was
I was
2
gonna
bulls
fix
versus
it.
5 horses. One of them did go down.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna do this in theatrical fashion because I absolutely love to do it this way. I'm gonna climb to the top over here. Oh, I forgot I can't click it to show you where I'm going. Here.
Yeah, I can see your mouse. Yeah.
I'll move like right there, and then I'm gonna shout at the top of my lungs. Eladrins, to me. I'm gonna beckon them over.
Make me a performance check.
Can I give guidance?
Yeah, you can give guidance.
She goes a little.
So while this is going on, could I go do the rogue thing and go check out the throne?
Yes, you can.
Yes, please.
Roll me investigation check.
Maybe you want to check for traps before you check out their own.
And this is why we use the mage hand.
Message. All right, so you're gonna give me
Go ahead.
guidance
I'm
on
gonna
this?
use a lucky on that.
Just saying, because his headband was booby trapped. I don't know about his throat.
Vera?
23.
Yeah, you're getting guidance.
Okay.
23 for Vera. Let's do Savannah first because it's the simplest thing. Savannah, you're specifically just searching for things, or are you searching for traps?
I'm gonna use my mage hand to first the guide over it to make sure, or if it's trapped, I won't get hit. But I'm looking for something valuable and things.
All right, so you get to the actual chair to start looking around. I'll say that since you use your mage hand, you get some distance. The moment your mage hand crosses a certain threshold next to the chair starts to grow these immense spikes, looking jagged, and you start to see a small drippage coming from the points of most of these daggers. You get a sense that they've been poisoned. Essentially,
no one's sat in it.
like a security alarm, if anyone who isn't Igor sits on the throne gets poisoned. You rolled a 23, yeah?
Yeah.
You start to continuously investigate. You notice that the pointed ends, like the horns of the chair, almost are like they have like a hinge on them, You move the left hinge, and you see a column of fire erupts from underneath the chair, almost like to burn any enemies who decided to like get so close. You're within 30 feet, so it doesn't affect you. You just see, and it goes away. You mess with the other hinge, and you start to see legs that sprout like these like mechanical, like a mixture between like growth and metal as it raises the actual chair above about 20 feet. And you get a sense that it probably allows him to move independently if he was sitting.
Like it moves the chair.
Yeah.
Actually manually moves the chair.
Exactly.
Must be
That's because why do you make everyone carry? Okay.
So say those must be some strong ass legs. That guy was not light.
But he made everyone still kind of carry him around. I don't like him. I'm glad he's gone.
That's why I don't really feel sorry for them. They kept these people in cages. Rolly's thing.
You do find something with your investigation check, though, Savannah. You do find a vase, like a fairly large vase that is about like I want to say about 4 feet tall. And as you currently like knock it over a little bit, you can hear something jingling inside.
Tilt that upside down.
You
It's like a
start to
giant ass cup.
Shake it. You shake loose what looks to be a large sapphire.
So we're gonna mage hand put the bag and then mage hand and pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up. It looks like it looks like a rough sapphire. Like it hasn't been cut. It hasn't been, to a jewelry, it's obviously you're in the Feywild. So it is a full raw sapphire.
For now, I'm gonna put it in my bag and then I'm gonna walk back to the group.
Okay. What was your performance, Rolly?
26.
26. All of the Eladrins who they don't all like go directly to you, but you have a lot of their attentions as they quickly sort of shape their way. You get a sense that there is kind of some distress because this bull is still alive, and you start to feel that energy of people going, "What about him?"
The link is still up, right? Telepathic link?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk to everyone and say, now is the time for you to take revenge for your fallen. Ready up your weaponry, ready up your damage. This is the moment where you honor their memory. And I'm just gonna say that telepathically. And then as soon as all the Eladrin are close by, I'm gonna say, Bull!
Yes, I call.
4 times past. You have called these people weak. You've hunted them and enslaved them like dogs.
You seem like agreeing with you.
Yeah. But what you did not know is the fact that your puny leader, Igor, did the same to you. You gathered you like dogs, enslaved you to his will.
Igor's dead now, yes.
God, he's done.
I say this to you, Bull. You call them weak?
Yeah.
I loathe weakness. I hate it. Despise it.
Yeah.
I offer you an opportunity to prove yourself. As I'm saying this, I'm going to say, everybody ready up.
Okay. You see, like, the bull is still holding an arm, like, limping a bit, going, like, agreeing, like, yeah, fuck weakness.
You call them weak. But there is strength and power in numbers. I challenge you. Touch even one of them. And I will make you my right-hand man.
Immediately, he rushes to the closest one. He's gonna, like you mentioned, if he's gonna touch one of them, he's gonna be your right-hand man. He's gonna try to attack.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say to everyone, fire.
I'll say that they've been holding actions because if you've been prepping.
Yeah,
them.
that's kind of the point I was trying to make.
I want. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone, roll me 2d20s. Let's see here. Okay.
13 and an 18.
13 and an 18. That's 2
13 and
hits.
a 10.
That is 1 hit.
19 and
Hit.
a 13.
That is 5 hits. So that is going to be. So out of 6 reactions, 5 of them hit. So that's going to be 5d8.
Come
5d8
on.
plus 15.
Yep, 17 damage. Come on, guys.
They're definitely gonna do it.
I
Giving
better.
you a chance.
Can I hold an action just in case they
Yeah.
don't?
Sure. That's going to be 27 points of damage as you see 5 bolts enter into this bull as he's about like inches away from grabbing the closest one. That's actually the one that missed because he's too close. And as he gets this close, you just see. And you start to feel, actually start to see the breath starting to slow as the blood starts to pour out. It's already bleeding, this bull, until finally drops back and a large thud across the entire camp can be heard.
May you make smarter decisions in your next life.
You get some eyes because you still sound like Igor. Even like Davis goes up to you and goes, "Hey, stop that now."
I don't know if he can.
I really can't.
Wait, oh shit, really?
For like a while, and then
we're-
it'll go away.
We're stuck like this for an hour.
Oh, great. Alright, I think you did your...
I mean, I could cast silence on him, but I don't think that's
It's fine, it's fine.
Rejoice, Eladrin, for my party and I have set you free.
You might have to
Oh,
cast
hold on,
silence
hold on.
him.
It's a magical effect. To only sound like this for the next hour, he means more than well, I'm sure.
You hear from the back... Wait. Are we free?
You're free now. Finally.
I'm gonna point to the corpse of the one who fell and say, unfortunately, not all of you made it out alive. Keep them in your memories. And remember, this day is the day you enacted revenge against those who enslaved you, and ensure that this never happens again.
You hear numerous bows and arrows clatter to the ground, staffs hitting stone and grass. The trashed camp that was now around you that just suffered from this large battle, whatever soft campfires were lit are now starting to die into just simple embers. And there is a dead quiet as the realization starts to sink in. Finally, you hear one person yell from the very back. Because I mentioned this to Amber. Yes, there are about like 10 Eladrins here that you're seeing on the map, but there's a lot more who were not trained as hunters and they're like the elderly, the sick, the young, others that start to poke their head out of trees and camps and tents, who are staying clear out of any battles and any announcements. You hear one of them go, "We're free!" And you start to hear just a loud yell of celebration. Immediately, you start to see the druids around you start to release the druidcraft ability that they have as numerous spores and petals, numerous colors of kaleidoscopes start to fill the air like fireworks. Just a beautiful collection of screams and yells, of just numerous feelings of happiness, exhaustion, just a full decompression of years and years of being underneath a tyrannical thumb. As you see some of them hit the ground starting to cry, some of them grab onto loved ones. You see like one couple grabs each other and they just fling themselves into the pool or the pond next door, and they just full on a exuberant amount of happiness is brought to the village and these tribes, these numerous families that, as millennium would have passed, they would have never met each other except in passing, and had to be forced to live amongst each other as one.
Question.
Yeah.
How high of a drop am I to the ground level?
Oh, it's like a 5-foot drop.
Okay. I've grabbed my axe and I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah, you.
Then I'm gonna, if you can actually, because I don't know where it was, but if you could move me to the one druid that died.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say we can help
I don't need to
her.
move you. This is all RP at this point.
Okay.
What-
I'm gonna just make my way over there, take my great axe. I'm gonna start, and I know this is gonna really look really stupid because it's not a shovel, but I'm gonna start doing a makeshift grave.
I think our friends can help you.
What ends up happening is that some of the women or the druids, not all of them are women, obviously, but some of the druids see Rolly do that. They hear Vera, and then they go,
I can give her rights if you wish me to, but I think he's trying to bury a proper grave.
you see one of the older ones, one of the older druids, kind of like, you see, she starts to see some of the people starting to pick up their staffs. She kind of just waves them by hand.
Oh.
And they start to join you, Rolly, and they, no weapons, no tools, just digging their fingers into the dirt and starting to create a grave.
I help.
Yeah, it just feels we help.
Yeah.
Like how you said she was like squished. How bad is it?
Like, I can't bring her back, Brett.
Closed caps.
No.
Closed casket.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably just banding what there is left together, so it just looks at least cohesive and not a mess.
So like actual like the funeral rites.
Yeah.
What's the term? Prepping the body.
Yeah.
You start to grab some of the tarps that were torn off and broken from.
Oh, I
some-
think she does it with like leaves and stuff because I don't feel like they want her wrapped up in the crap they were
Sure.
like trapped in. So
Yeah.
she's just like gathering pieces and then like trying to do like a leaf wrap
Okay.
situation.
A lot of the druids start to help you doing that. It's quiet while all this is happening. Only the sound of slight arcane spells going off, the sound of digging and grinding, as well as sort of the sound of metal of Roy's axe hitting into hardened ground, creating soft spots for everyone else to sort of dig their fingers in and to pull out dirt.
I'm gonna speak out to everybody and say, who knew her?
You see a family, about a family of 4, come by. You see an older man and an older woman, Eladrin. They come by and they go, she was our sister. And you see the younger ones. Igor took our family, our parents, and it's just been us. And Vera, you get it's almost like a striking, like it feels
Familiar.
too close because it's 5 family members, all of these siblings together.
I mean, I don't even think I can't do resurrection because of what I did earlier, but I think that requires an actual body.
Yeah.
Rolly, overcome with anger and grief, is going to move away from the crowd, let out the most bitter, like just rage-induced yell he possibly can as he punches the floor, knowing that because of him, she's dead.
And it carries a lot more weight, especially still having Igor's voice imbued within you. You get a sense that anyone who recognized that voice or any like wildlife that was aware of it, you just see like just the sound of fluttering and movement from all sorts of directions. as birds and other flying creatures scatter into the sky away from the area. It doesn't take too long until finally the body is prepped, lowered into the grave, and dirt is placed upon it.
I'm gonna ask the little girls, what was her name?
Kyrie.
Thank you. And I make my way over to the makeshift grave, and I say, there won't be enough lifetimes for me to not feel guilty about this.
You start to see a lot of tears.
I did not know you, Irie. And although I have failed you, may you rest with the knowledge that because of your sacrifice, your people are now free.
And with that, Vera, as you saw when the Uthiel was buried in the material plane in Marigar, a bloom of flowers starts to overtake the space. What looked like disturbed dirt before starts to grow over with grass and greenery, almost making it invisible. If you didn't know that there was a grave here, as part of the belief, you are returned. And there is about, I want to say, about 10-minute silence from everyone. Everyone holding their heads down in respect. And then slowly everyone around you starts to collect themselves. That feeling of joy and happiness, though the loss of a loved one, is still not forgotten, as the future ahead of them is now brighter. As fires start to get stoked, encampments start to be moved and shifted to where it's a lot more inviting, and food starts to get passed around, whatever was left over. As you are fully aware now that the village here with no name, as the family is all mixed up together, starts to get rebuilt.
Little by little.
I'll say that Davis takes you guys aside. First of all, I need someone to roll me a d20.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Has it been an hour?
Good. I'll do it. Be nice. 16.
It's an even number. He's fine. Starts to... come on. I didn't want to... He starts to stop. Good. Huh.
I think
Kinda
we're right
brings you
on
aside.
time.
I don't know how much more time I have
How much more time do we have?
until it brings me back. Can't you use that thing now?
I can, but are you done here?
Am I what?
Are you done here?
He
We
kind of
have-
looks at all the families reuniting and he kind of thinks for a moment.
We have a few more hours, but I don't want to miss the chance because I can't take you back any other way. I think they'd probably want to talk to you. You're like that because of them, right? I mean, because of your experiments, but you chose to stay and try and do something about... And she just kind of gestures towards where Igor's body is.
Honestly, I think it's selfish of me to say this, but I kind of feel like I earned it. I've lived a lifetimes. Too many. I've died too many times. And he starts to look at some of the family members hugging and reuniting and just an exemplary amount of joy. I miss my family.
There's a lot more of them than you remember.
Yeah, you told me.
Besides, I think I have something in common with you, but we'll talk about it later.
Now I'm curious.
She just leans over too, and she just goes, I also had an interest in a human. And she just kind of smirks.
He turns a bit bright red. Cyrus always said I didn't have a poker face. Okay, well, I want to talk to your friend anyways. I don't know. It looks like they're setting up for a fire and maybe a cookout, so how much time do we have?
How much time do we have, dear?
You got about 12 hours.
About 12 hours. But let's not cut it super close, huh?
Enough for either a meal or rest.
Yeah, we could rest, and then we may need it. I don't know what it's gonna look like on the other side.
That's my question for you, Bear. Like, where will we turn up?
That's a Mike question.
You can't ask God that.
Yes, I can.
No, you
Where,
can't.
damn it. I can commune and be like, where will I turn up?
You want to try commune? You're that prepared?
No, not today.
Well, sucks to be you.
I prepared divine word, damn it.
You want to try divine intervention?
No.
not-
Let's save that for something else.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take out the sapphire, still with Mage Hands, and hand it to Vera. I'm all like, I don't know, that useful to you?
I was gonna ask if it's maybe useful to them.
I kind of show Davis as I feel like Meta. It's not the other stone we're looking for, right?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
dear God, it better not be.
I ran in my head real fast. I'm like, no, it's not a sapphire, but
He kind of looks at the uncut sapphire, and he's like, I didn't collect it. You did. I think we'll be fine without it. Besides, the only thing I can offer you guys is thanks. It's the least we can do.
We have a weird itch of fixing things that aren't right.
I have a few questions for you all, if that's fine. We didn't really have a lot to talk about, or a lot of time to talk about. At this point, a giant bonfire is starting to be created, numerous seats and areas to sit around. Food is starting to be passed around towards you guys, like cooked game, chopped vegetables in an area, and so you're sort of given this platter of vegetables and meat. Not a lot of like seasoning, it's just what nature intended. So it's actually not that bad.
Feywild nature intended.
Feywild nature intended. You hear a bit of music starting to be played as some of the Eladrin start to come together, pulling what they can to make songs and beats and sounds, and just sort of creating a joyous aura around the campfire. It's a bit somber at times as memories start to shift over to the Lost One. But overall, a bright future. Davis, during this sort of relaxation moment, and I'll count this as part of the long rest as you guys start to relax and rest. Davis looks to you, Vera, and goes, so, is he still a tight ass?
A tight
Yes.
I would say not with us, but he's very fond of certain lectures. If
older
you
one always
meet
is.
your oldest niece, it's like looking in a mirror almost, but she's
Oh,
evened
he's
out.
passing it down? That mentality? Ugh.
Well, she doesn't look like him. She looks more like my mom, but with white hair, but they're very much two peas in a pod.
Jeez.
She's been through a lot, like I told you, but I think that experience has made her a little more lighthearted.
Okay. The time. Oh, unless you have any questions.
No, she's just explaining. I think you're gonna get a kick out of the youngest sibling that's currently born, She's an interesting one.
What were their names?
Oh, Seema's the oldest. There's Bosun. Me and him are technically the middle children, but he's like 2 years older than me. And then there's Zulia. And then there's Unnamed that's still cooking.
Go Cyrus.
Yeah, you know how he has a thing about family. I think if he had 10 kids, he totally would.
Your father was always a romantic.
Bless my mother.
Time passes by. Eventually, Davis makes his way to you, Savannah. Sort of sits down wherever you were sitting, enjoying your meal. Drink is being passed around as well. Light drink, nothing too serious. And kind of sits down in the dirt. You didn't know Richard personally, right?
Why don't you tell me about him?
An adventuring sort. Very free spirit, really. He was the type of man who he would see something he liked and go after it. And it didn't matter what was in front of him, whether it was if it was a wife, or if it was a dragon, or if it was an orc, or whatever have you, danger abound, he would always find a way. He was very capable. There was he liked, it was a strange thing about him, he liked labeling things. Everything had a name to it. You know, if you were a part of a group, he wanted to immediately name you. A bunch of scholars walked by. Oh, those are the stargazers, because they study the sky. You know, he was that type of person. He latched on to, he was working on a club last I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
How is that doing?
It's around. I don't think I'm allowed to say much more.
Oh, of course not. Okay. Of course it still exists too. Only he would be able to lay the foundation for that.
You just hear in your head, Savannah, very exclusive club.
I don't know. I think I just would like to hear his voice again.
Oh, I think you can in a weird way.
I just kind of look at Vera like, shut up.
Oh, you hear it in your head. Let's just say I think you do him a favor.
Anyways.
Just say this, Davis. If I hold on to that thought. That's all I'll say to that.
We'll say that you get up as you say that, because he's gonna hound you for the rest of the night if you just leave it that way and you walk away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on Rolly. Hold on to that thought, Davis.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair.
Yes, it is.
She'll make good on it, don't worry. She's gonna go check on the big man. We don't take loss very well.
Really, Savannah walks up to you as you're currently talking. By the way, this time the voice is gone because it took a while for it to set up. And by the way, so is the connection.
Well, yes, the voice is gone, but technically I haven't spoken since then.
Yeah. So, Rolly, you are not being sat with by anyone. Everyone kind of doesn't want to sit next to the person who sounds like the tyrannical, overlord that had them underneath their thumb for years and years.
Screw that, Savannah won't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She grabs a piece of meat, go next to Rolly, sits down next to him, puts it in front of him.
Sorry.
Gone, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Savannah. I'm starving.
How are you feeling?
I mean, we did what we had to, right? We did the best we could.
We did the best we could. But you don't like Lost.
I mean, who would? These people didn't deserve it. They were innocent.
Think of it like this, though. You gave them their freedom back. You gave them the second chance.
Was there another way? Could we have done it differently? You know, just something, anything. I don't know.
Rolly, you hear the sound of light footsteps behind you. And you hear from behind, "Hi."
Hello.
You turn around and expecting maybe like a smaller person, you see a large Eladrin.
Hello.
Brown hair that sort of reaches down to his shoulders. He's wearing a bunch of like leaves. He's got like not brown hair, like green hair, rushing forward. Large ears, pointed eyebrows, and he's, I want to say, like he looks like a built individual. I don't want to compare him to you because you're obviously way bigger. But he looks at you and he goes, "Hi, you're very strong. Can I hit you?"
I starts laughing.
Hi,
just
nice to meet you.
Eating
I'm
bread, watching this
Rolly.
from a corner.
Entradol?
Nice to meet you, Entradol. Why do you want to hit me exactly?
You look very strong.
Are you strong?
Kinda.
Kinda?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kinda big.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
I look back at Vera and I say, is this one of those elf things?
Little elf things.
Wait. He's an elf. 22, aged up. He would probably be like...
he's probably over 100.
Yeah, no, he's probably like 82. He's like, I'm 82. He's a younger one.
Vera, is this like an elf thing? Is he like 10 or something in human years?
He's like early 20s.
Ah. Okay.
I think he's challenging you, Rolly.
I mean, we do spar. They are hunters.
Oh, I don't want to spar. I just want to hit him.
What
For
kind of
what?
hit?
Because he looks strong.
So do you want to like punch him? Whack him with the stick? Like, when you say hit.
I want to hit him with my fist.
Oh, come on, Rolly. Just let him do it. I doubt he could hurt you.
You take it then.
He'll hurt me.
Then shut up!
Plus, I don't think he actually wants to hit you. You gotta understand, but that's kind of a weird request.
Yeah, it's not often I get told that someone I just met wants to hit me.
I mean, like, maybe in an arena it would make more sense.
Or,
Right,
you know,
right.
if we knew
Oh.
you were like a gladiator training.
Okay, hold on. And he kind of like looks around for a bit, finds a twig.
Are you gonna draw a sand circle?
Yeah, and he starts
Oh, I'm
to
taking bets.
go around a circle around them too. If you want to hit me back, that's fine.
Oh, here we go. We got a sand circle and consent to hit.
I'll tell you what. You've drawn this arena for us,
Yeah.
so let's make some sport out of it.
Sparring.
We'll both go into the arena, and the first person outside this line loses.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
go
I do
prep
it.
for our healing.
Roll me
He did
initiative.
it. Five gold. Rolly got this.
I don't have 5 gold.
What do you have?
Nothing. I've been living in a time loop for the past century or so.
I don't believe you. You have something. I'll take a shoe.
Don't take his
You know
shoe.
what? I'll take your shoe too. Fine.
No, I'm still paying in gold. But I'll take your shoe for the 5 gold.
Okay. All right. I haven't had material money in a while.
Okay.
I got a 15. For initiative.
Oh, am I supposed to roll some? Oh,
Roll initiative.
okay.
Unless you allow him to go first.
No, I'm not allowing him to go first.
Okay.
Little kid's gotta learn.
I mean, he did challenge him, so.
All right, it's gonna be a 19 for me.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. So I'm not gonna hit him. I'm just gonna grapple him.
Okay, roll me an athletics check.
Vera, are you in on this bet?
I'm not
that is
betting.
gonna
I'm
be,
just watching.
27.
I gotta get a calculator. Hold on.
Oh boy. You don't need
I
a
don't like the
calculator.
sound of there's a calculator.
33.
You don't need that.
I rolled a natural 19, by the way. So
Wow. I rolled an 18. Wow.
you grapple him, and he just sort of like quickly moves. Like he sort of pushes a bit of your elbow that you weren't expecting, like sort of the squishy part. That's a little less muscle, and you quickly have to like let go before it starts to really start to push into your nerve. He's going to slap you.
Oh, buddy.
I'm just eating, watching behind Davis.
That's going to be a 24. So you take... I won't say it's point damage, but I'll say make me a strength saving throw as he slaps you real quick.
I'm just gonna say, I know we
That
get
is
tall,
going to be
but
a
damn.
no, sorry. That's going to be a 21.
21. You do not falter back as a giant meaty hand, this elven hand, hits across you. And it almost like does that thing where like you see white for a second and you have to close your eyes for like this is like millisecond happening where you're like, ah! And you have to like turn back like, this motherfucker!
I can imagine how that sounds, especially if Rolly didn't move.
All right. Well, I guess I ain't holding back any punches.
He's big and awkward. I bet Zulia would like him.
I rage.
Okay.
He doesn't like her type.
You know what? I'll say he raged too. Go for
Oh
it.
God. That's terrifying.
As he
Like-
rages, he just goes, I like the how you still stand. That's pretty good.
And he's like my size, or like a little bit taller.
He's bigger.
No, he's like a foot smaller than him.
Yeah, that's
Then
still
roll
pretty
it.
big though.
What the shit's going on here? Okay. All right. So it's gonna be unarmed, so I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna ask Davis, so like if we grow up in the Feywild, do we become like beefier? Is that a thing?
No,
That is-
that's just this guy.
Dense as heck.
No.
That is going to be a.
Maybe mentally, I don't know about physically.
I mean,
Uh,
physically, look.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
25 definitely hits. So you have a strength score of 5, so it's 1 plus 5, so 6 points of damage. So 3 into him as you clock him across the chin, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, you're really strong." Okay, my turn. And then he's gonna once again backhand. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
I just really want to know where this is going.
So wait, hold on, let me do a strength save.
Me
real
too.
quick.
Yeah, does he just think it's pride, or does he think that Rolly is the leader and he's trying to be the new leader?
I don't think he would have
so he
just
sa-
walked
he
up
saved
and
on a
said,
strength
"Can I
save."
hit you?"
But that's another 5 points of damage reduced to half. You take 2 as he backslaps you.
He might be like Rolly and just wants a challenge.
Yeah, I was gonna say he may just want to spar with somebody that doesn't go out for hunting and is half his size.
Yeah. He hits pretty hard.
Yeah, you just see him sort of like wide-eyed, like, oh my god, like almost like an excited dog. There's like a lot of Labrador energy coming off this guy, where he's just like a lot more excited that you're not going down after the second hit. He's like, no
Yeah,
one stays up.
I think
This is really cool.
this is like baby Rolly energy.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, hey, Davis, this guy's got some potential, man.
Go ahead and lose. I want 5 gold.
Wait, who's
you
giving you?
bet.
How are you getting 5 gold if I lose? And I look at
Best
Savannah.
5 gold ever.
I want to keep my shoe.
Oh yeah, he bet his shoe against Seth.
I look at
Get you a
Savannah
new
like,
shoe. I don't know why she wants a shoe.
bastard.
I don't have money.
I then proceed. All right, let's continue, and then I attack him again.
Okay. He doesn't have a high AC.
So while they
Yeah, that's gonna
starving
be,
everybody else,
17.
what the hell was that guy doing?
That definitely does hit. I'll actually answer that question as he gets hit. So you did 17 that hits, so that's another 6 points of damage to reduce to 3. He looks to you, Vera, as he's currently like almost dazed for a moment. He hears you talking, and he's like, "They asked me to protect the old ones."
You looks like you did a good job.
Thank you. And then he turns to you, Rolly, and he goes, "All right, I'm done. You're really strong."
I tell him, "You've got potential. You ever thought about any training?"
I mean, they had me cut down logs a lot,
That explains a lot.
Ah,
That
that
explains a
explains
lot.
it. That explains it.
and then they have me like dig in the dirt for farming.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I'm gonna say, are we near any like cliffs or anything like that?
Push him off a cliff.
No, I'm not gonna push him up. Jesus, good lord.
I thought that was fun.
No, it's like any like kind of like hill thing where like basically I want to see if he can climb it fast.
Yeah. There's like a
That's what I'm going
There's like a cliffside area where you can sort of go up a small mountain.
Cool. I'm gonna say, hey, I'll race you to the top.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna count to 3, and when I say go, we both go.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and I say go.
Okay, go. And then he goes. Roll me an athletics check.
That is gonna be athletics. 23.
He got a 22. He is right on your tail. As you start to dig your fingers into like it almost feels like two people who've done nothing but dig with their fingers quickly start to like. Essentially, Rolly and this guy have been trained this. You've been Masha Roshi'd the entire time, if you remember the original Dragon Ball, and you just start to see them sort climb
So this
upwards.
is a farm boy thing. Got it.
Essentially. And Rolly, with one hand over this guy, you reach to the top before him, hoist yourself upwards, and almost like a second later, you hear another set of footprints as he lands right beside you. But you're there first. As he seemed like wipe a bit of the sweat from his brow, and he's like, "You're really fast."
It's like, man, you've got some pretty good potential. You know, if you train, you might actually be quite powerful yourself. Like, you might actually do something incredible.
I mean, I've hit someone and they go down, and it's not fun.
You know, when you're in my line of work, you tend to run into people that you can hit multiple times and they won't go down.
Yeah, where are you going?
Yeah. Well, we're going back home to the. Well, I guess I can't. Can I call it the material plane?
Yeah, it's a material plane.
Yeah. Would Rolly know that?
You're going back home to your
I'm going
world.
back home to where we're from.
Can you bring me?
I mean, I'd love to, but I'll be honest. Like, I'd love to help and train you. And well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go back down. Let's have a talk.
Okay, you guys.
Climb down. Go to Davis, and I'm gonna say. So obviously, I don't think these are like David's tribe people, right? Davis' tribe people?
Not necessarily.
No. Okay. Who would be like the leader in charge?
Probably that elder.
Rolly, you see Davis kind of like shake his head and like, well, he's dead now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you technically are, Rolly.
Wait, what?
No,
You
hold
killed him.
on. Hold on.
I'm sorry?
Those are
Wait, what?
giant rules, not elf rules. I think maybe if you ask the elder lady over there that we were talking to.
The elder
for
druid?
She probably could tell you.
I will go and ask and say, hello.
Hello.
Who's in charge of this little village? Who's the elder?
Well, I suppose that would make me the elder. But a lot of the ways that our families work is that we travel in batches. At least before Igor, we've been traveling together for so long, I'm not sure what that makes us now. But I'm the
Well,
elder.
Well, I guess we got that sorted. So this young man over here has quite a lot of potential.
Hello.
I mean, even amongst my comrades and some of the people we face, bad guys and such, I don't think I've ever been able to meet someone who can, match me toe to toe on everything. He's very strong. He's quite athletic. He knows nature. He knows the lay of the land, and I feel that maybe if he received proper training, he could do incredible things.
I think so too.
My only real concern is, I'd love to take him. I'd love to train him and really set him on the right path so that maybe one day he can be the champion amongst your people and, care for you as I care for my friends and family.
Entradal has been very much a reactive person. He was born underneath the rule of Igor, and I think it might do him some good, but perhaps it's a little perhaps it's a little selfish of myself to say this, but I think we need him right now.
Yes, absolutely. That was actually my concern. Is like if we took him, like, would that jeopardize the safety of your people? And that's the last thing I want to do.
I think so, but maybe when we've built ourselves up a little bit, I think it might be a good idea.
Well, I'd love to have the opportunity to one day train him, and of course, if I can do something for him that helps your people, then for sure, the sacrifices we've made won't go to waste.
She beckons you to kneel down a little bit to get into her eye level.
I do.
She reaches into the ground, pulls off what looks like to be a bit of dirt, plant life, some rocks, and she starts to slowly enchant this sort of mush, a bit of clay into it, and releases, and you see what looks like to be almost like a clay petal, and hands it to you. You see it softly glowing with arcing energy. We're still trying to pick ourselves up. And while we are unable to do the things we used to do, I think you and Entradal have, I think, definitely a connected weave. And essentially she gives you an object of whenever you want to try to find the wandering tribe of Eladrins and Entradal, you can with the search pedal.
Okay, so now the question really is when. Also, I'm from the material plane. I can't open these fancy portals like Vera can. I'm just a simple farmer boy.
Well, if you're taking Pikey, kind of looks to Davis, I'm sure you'll have friends that can bring you in. But know this, and kind of looks to you, Savannah and Vera, you all have a home here. If you ever need us. And if you ever find yourselves wandering within the Fae, we will provide you safety.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that, and I hope that I can make amends for what's happened. And maybe make you guys better somehow.
A large hand places on top of you, Rolly, or on the side, and goes, "Oh yeah, oh I'm gonna build and then we're gonna hang out. It's gonna be great."
Maybe you guys can get him to do like some cardio.
Huh?
I think that's a big word.
You run a lot of laps.
Oh, I could do that.
Strengthens your leg muscles.
You could also swim, that type of stuff.
I like swimming.
Not
I
in
noticed
dangerous
that-
areas though.
I noticed that he also raged, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his
Yeah, I
rage was
would
more
say.
along the lines of a bit of excitement. Like, it was not like, I'm angry, it's more like, alright.
You say, I'm gonna look at him and I'm say, I'm gonna ask you a question and I want you to be honest with me.
Okay.
Look around you. Look at your people. Is there anyone here
Huh?
that you couldn't stand to lose? Is there anyone here that you would give up your life to make sure that they don't suffer? A loved one? A relative?
He kind of looks at them all. Well, my mom's gone. And so's Dad, but... No, I don't want any of them to die. I would protect them all.
Does that anger you? Does that... Do you feel regret? Do you feel shame that they're gone?
Yeah, and he kind of kicks the dirt. He's like, yeah,
Aw.
I don't like that. I don't like that
think-
one of us died.
I think you're gonna be capable of many great things. We just need to work. So I'll come back, but it's not gonna be a hangout. Somebody needs to defend your people, and who better to do it than you?
Okay. Cool. And you guys enjoy the rest of the night, eating, drinking, making new company and friends. You guys are... A dance starts to occur, and you guys are forcibly led into
I
it.
forcibly make Davis dance.
And I'll say throughout the night, Davis doesn't do anything. He spends the rest of his night concentrating to keep himself here. Just because he does not want to miss a single moment. And as morning comes, or at least what can be equivalent of, this bright green and yellow skylight of clouds and wisps of different leaves that pass by, you all take a long rest.
Thank God.
Okay, thank you.
And you've got about an hour left of time until it's time to shift. We'll say it's even shorter than that because we're running low on time here.
I think it's time to go, Davis.
I'm gonna errata this, and I'm gonna say I call my girl with my little stone.
Okay, roll me a d20.
A 12.
You're fine. What do you say?
Miss you. It's been a hell of a time. Want to see you soon.
Give me a second. You get a sort of a hasted reply back of, "Oh my God, Rolly, it's been like forever. Oh my God, it's been like super crazy happening. Oh my God, I don't even know where to begin. It's just insane."
Bad? good?
Like really bad.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Are you safe?
I am. Yeah, like Rolly, the king's dead. And that's what we're gonna call it a game.
What?
God damn it.
What? Well. Alrighty.
Yep.
Alrighty.
That's what we're gonna call it a game, guys. And I believe by our calendar, we're not gonna be live next week.
Well, no, I haven't asked
I thought we
yet.
were next week.
Oh wait,
no?
are we?
Yeah, I was gonna. Okay, next week is my birthday, but that's a conversation to have offline. I was thinking we were gonna have a shorter session.
Okay,
and maybe start earlier.
2 hour session, guys. We're gonna have a short session as we introduce the players back into the material plane to see what craziness is happening. So yeah, but check us out tomorrow because we'll be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for A Wizard's Quarrel, brand new one shot that honestly I'm really excited for. Back into tow with sort of these ridiculous one shots that are a lot more comedic than they are serious. So I'm happy. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. It's like a whole nother Mallaholics.
But hopefully the king won't die in that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. Check you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.